Normal roll.
Oh no, you're good. You you hear someone from the side of Ninigi that is just yelling out "Hello" and basically rattling off a bunch of names.
I will ask. Is it Inigi or Ninigi?
Ninigi.
Ninigi. I will ask Ninigi. What's telepathically? What's that? Do we have visitors?
He turns and is like, "Yes, old friends."
Oh, I'll have to gather some of the fruit and lay out a table. I don't have a table. What am I going to use for a table?
What's a table?
It's a thing that you put things on, and then I will just suddenly start rattling off what table is from the textbook description. A limbed support structure capable of sustaining certain amounts of weight, usually used in a dining situation. I think there was a
So
nice flat stone. Yes, I'll use the flat stone. Yes, by all means, invite them up.
I
I'm
can't
so
speak
lonely.
to them.
Oh, oh dear. Um, hmm. I'm not very loud. Where are they?
He kind of tilts his head to one side slightly more, which to everyone on the boat, you're just seeing him tilt his head more towards you,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just kind of
Ooh.
looking more focusedly at you now.
Uh, oh, they're quite far away. Let me get to the edge. I will crawl to the edge of his shell as,
Mhm.
as close over as I can get, and I will try to get in shouting distance. Hello, hello.
Beric and
Please
Iblahai,
come up.
please roll me a perception check.
Could somebody just roll my sheet?
Yeah, I can.
Natural
Well,
20.
Iblahai. Where
Holy
is...
crap.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
think
start.
mine is like a plus
+9.
+9.
I've got it for you. You got a 26, so you both heard this voice very clearly
Yeah,
coming from on top of the shell.
I heard this dog barking on top of the shelf for some reason. Huh. Yeah, Iblai is just enamored with this giant turtle. It's awesome. Turns to see someone riding it, and is instantly jealous about it, and goes, "Hello."
Oh, I don't know how much of me you can see.
Probably
Yeah,
at best the head, which, yeah, that'll be interesting.
Is in a hood as
You
part
see a
of my
hooded figure.
school uniform. My school uniform is nicely hooded.
Hmm. Well, a raven would fly forward and take a good look at you from a closer range, my familiar.
Ooh, I will telepathically speak to your raven. Hello, are you with them?
Nods.
And your raven is looking at a skull in the hood.
Instantly freezes, goes into massively hostile, and the Iblahai pop has a blood vein on top of her forehead just burst.
Oh, that
She's
doesn't look healthy. Do you need help? I can.
Iblahai is just really confused by the situation. Undead, not trying to
Are you
kill me.
injured?
No, I'm fine. And wait, just trying to comprehend the
That doesn't
situation.
look good. Here, look, just come and land on my finger, and a third arm emerges from the sleeve, holding out a skeletal finger.
Millie is completely paralyzed with confusion, fear, and
Come on, little
question.
one. That doesn't look terribly healthy.
slowly moves up.
Hey, get.
And I will cast Cure Wounds on your familiar.
With their 1 hit point. It's doing great. Both Iblahai and her familiar are both very confused at that. Safe distance. Undead healing? Wait, what? No, wait, what?
How do I cast the spell here?
You click on the. If you mouse over the spell, there should be the symbol on the left should turn into a d20. You click on that. It'll turn up
Okay.
in chat.
If you then click on the D8 that is highlighted in the chat, you'll be
Down the top.
rolling the actual dice.
Oh, okay.
Just wow. Max that, max healing.
Uh,
Nice.
It's not added my spellcasting ability modifier to it though, which
That
is
is
5.
strange. Yeah. That is
Maybe it's
strange.
because it's usually a cleric spell, and maybe it's
Maybe.
well, no, because then it'd still add my wisdom to it, or would it add my charisma to it? I don't know. My first time using this.
Yeah. If you edit the spell, you can select which spellcasting modifier is supposed to use.
Oh, ability modifier says default. I'll just change it to intelligent.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I will ask Beric. Beric, you have an ability to detect undead, don't you?
If I prepare the spell, which
Don't you have?
it should tell. I have it as a spell which I need to prep.
I remember you and Gad could
I
both do
would
that.
be
Then.
able to. Probably. I think I don't know if I have it prepared. Somebody will have to look at my sheet.
What's it
Usually have
called?
it prepared. Detect good and evil.
Dormitory. Spellbook.
Gad
Detect evil
can
and
just
good.
do it.
Divination. Action stuff. You have got it prepared, but yeah, Gad can do it. He's unwell, and he does it.
Detect
and
and dead is detect good and evil is a first level divination
Yeah.
spell.
You have it prepared as well.
Yay.
So you could. Gad can use it, I guess. Although I can't do Gad. I'm not very good at that. He'll just weaselly said, "It's not undead. I don't smell undead."
Yeah, but like I thought, I don't know if I've just like missed the last few bits of conversation, but I don't think were we that close? Did we approach? I thought it was
It's
just
the Raven.
Yeah.
through the Raven. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to detect from our very far range.
Iblahai is just clenching your shoulder, saying undead skeleton. It healed my raven. What? No, wait, what?
How do you feel, little
Hmm.
friend?
Just absolute confusion. Its mind is filled with confusion.
Oh, no need to be confused. It can communicate with me telepathically.
Yeah, I know. But Iblahai is inside of the mind of the raven, and the raven is connected to her. So they're both just sharing this moment of absolute confusion of two minds.
Oh, I've been terribly rude. You can call me Cass.
Cass? Hello, Cass? Wait,
Hello.
that's the name of my other character. In my other game. Just.
Okay, but like out of characters, it's spelled like sort of cast.
It is, but it's an abbreviation of his full name, which is Caster.
Oh.
Yes. You see,
Is it like Casper, like the friendly ghost, or Casper as in like
no, Caster.
Like
Caster?
Yeah. When you cast magic, caster.
Okay. Well. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment.
Okay. Well, if you want to tell your friends, look for the big stone tower, and I will meet them there. Okay.
Okay.
Off you go, little friend.
Flies back.
And
She
I
just.
will hurriedly rush off to my my campsite and put up the tower.
Huh. Yeah, Bly just turns to
Where's the snow?
Wilbus and Karras and says, "Okay, you stay by the ship and, just man the ship. Gad, rest. I'm gonna borrow Dante to go meet with the undead to see if we should smite it. Beric, we should probably ride Dante over there."
Okay.
Dirk is there with you. It's
Just
I don't know. He's muted right now.
Say that again.
You're there with them. It basically they've managed to get their boat back, and they've ran up to Ninigi, who I show plays again because 2 people have come on. He's a giant tortoise with a oasis on his back.
Yeah.
And now talking to apparently an undead on the back.
for
An
clarity.
undead that can heal.
Yeah. For
Gotcha.
clarity, just to have it said, in this campaign, the undead destroyed a portion of a continent that we are on, turned it into a desert, and now they're coming out of giant rifts on, warpath, killing everything.
And then you have one here that's healing
Yeah. And
and being
talking.
very friendly. Yeah.
Yeah. We're just a whole bunch of confusion here.
So yeah,
Perfect.
do you want to go up there, Gear, with them?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know you can fly up by yourself if you want, or you could fly on Dante.
Yeah,
So-
I'll probably fly myself.
Showing off. Assert dominance by just going up without any assistance.
Whatever happened to walking, guys? Are we just like too good for?
Yes. Yes, we are. And you know
Walking is so last level.
it. Yeah. It's so
So
level
you-
9.
You all
Please.
fly up to the top and see it out on the oasis. You see that the oasis are actually being tended to quite well. You see things are being repaired, things are being arranged nicer, everything's a bit just tidier, a bit
There are
better organized.
smiley faces painted everywhere.
I like it and
but yeah.
hate it. Ibla literally says that. She's both on the defensive and confused at the same time. Questioning, am I supposed to fight? Wait, I'm supposed to fight. I hate on that. But he was talking and healing and he makes smiley faces and turns to Ninig and Ninig says he's an evil. What? She's just
Yeah,
completely confused.
you can see a small tower near a large stone that seems to be set like a table.
Oh no, I can actually make a table and I can make a dining
Oh.
space inside with a table and chairs.
There you go.
So there is a dining space, and the second floor is going to be the washroom with toilets, wash tubs, and a sauna.
Because
There you
why
go.
not?
I love this spell.
I agree. Good choice.
Wait, what spell?
Galder's Tower. You create a
And
tower.
yeah, I'm going to be preparing whatever fruit grows on Ninigi to feed people with absolutely no
Yep.
knowledge of how to cook.
Roll me a survival then, please. As you attempt to prepare food.
Let's see if this was anything that was in my encyclopedia memory, shall we? Nope.
No. There's bark, some wood, leaves, something red, a rock.
I hear you boil things, so I'm just boiling as much as possible in a pot.
Oh my god, this... Can you get
Straight-
any more English?
Tastes fine to me.
Says the skeleton without any taste palates.
You have them there. But yeah, you have quite a nice tower with a living space. But yeah, there you go.
Iblai is standing at the
still-
door, just
No, the door is open. He is inside, busily cooking.
yeah, but she's just standing in the open door, just blank face,
Oh.
just cannot comprehend the situation.
Please come in. Make yourself comfortable. Supper won't be long.
Eric, do you want to cast that spell now?
The thing.
Detect evil and good.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Yeah.
I think probably like before I like cross the threshold.
So I will just.
Although I was walking, so I don't know if I'm already there. Kidding. Yeah, I'll
I
just go
think,
go,
given
go.
Caster's demeanor, I have to make him neutral good, not neutral. He is
So-
just so happy to see people.
But
So,
the spell can detect like certain creature types, which is yeah, it could detect whether you're undead, a fiend, or whatever.
For the
Strangely
duration, you
enough-
know if there is any.
Go on. Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, undead within 30 feet. Which, oddly enough, he's not any of them.
But you
Not
do,
undead, guys.
yeah, but you do get a whole bunch around Iblai, but that's a completely different matter. There's just
Yeah,
lights
that
up.
is.
But is he not undead?
Fair
All
point.
three of you can roll me a history check. It's going to be a hard one because this is about species, which, yuck, we all have disadvantage, sadly.
Oh God.
Never mind, you rolled a 1. You don't have a sodding clue.
Wow.
I'm gonna get killed.
I will roll for you, Beric, because I know you can't. But
None of us have any idea of what species are.
two,
No.
two nat ones in
Have
a
a
row.
-1 to.
What does
history, I
taxonomy?
think.
Yeah.
Ah, that
Beric
was gonna be
knows. Beric actually has an idea. He has studied. Probably because he is a life cleric, because life clerics are usually the ones that fuck this up. There is a species of living creature on the planet that are almost like ghosts, but they're actually alive. Their body tends to be made up of something else, like it could be a skeleton, it could be made of wood, it could be anything, but their actual body is more like a ghost.
Hmm.
Which means they can actually interchange their insides a bit, which is kind of freaky to see. The problem is, life clerics tend to end up mistaking them as undead.
What are
Frequently.
they?
They.
What are they
1 minute.
called? I mean,
1 moment, I'll get the proper name. Because the name is a spirit host.
Soulbound, weren't they?
a
So they
spiritual?
are
what?
A
a
soulbound.
spirit host.
Soulbound spirit host.
Spirit
Okay.
host?
Basically, their spirit is their body. So they appear
Hmm.
almost like a ethereal being that holds together something, and they can kind of swap out their body parts to be. If they don't like how in Cass's case, if he didn't like how his skull looked, he would just take another skull and swap it out. If he didn't like how his,
Huh.
I don't like these ribs today, would take them out and swap them because his actual body is almost like you could think of it like a slime. You know how it can just have things in it and it's not actually it,
Yeah.
but he doesn't eat them.
So he's like a slime / hermit crab?
Mm, it's hard to describe.
Not quite.
Darkest sun.
No,
Just
They
quite,
do the
yeah.
thing where they sort of line up together on like an empty
Just
shell.
Oh, is this
Pass it
wait
around.
out of character? Is this one of the new species, the ooze species thing?
No, it's not a plastoid. This is a combination of something that just sounded interesting that he came up with that he has access to, and a combination from the Valda one.
Okay.
Otherwise, this would be an undead, and I wouldn't have allowed it. It's
I
a
mean,
spirit
I'd be
host.
okay with it.
Is basically they're branded undead, but they're not actually undead. They are
Yeah.
ghosts, but it's more like a living soul rather than an undead. So it's a bit weird how they sit. That's why the life clerics tend to know about them, but at the same time tend to beat them up
yeah.
because it's the whole "that's an undead, kill," and then most of the time like no.
Yeah. Ibla just in her computer goes to the kitchen to help cook.
I mean, Gyuk looks for a high chair and to like sit down at the table, being ready to be served.
Yeah, just the two people that don't eat are cooking the food.
This is fun. I can make it taste like anything.
Hi, roll me a survival.
Can I use cooking supplies because I'm proficient in them?
You can.
If I
Fix my errors quickly.
yeah.
Ooh, so we can kind of see through Cast.
Kind of,
no,
if he
you-
wasn't wearing clothes. It's like
Okay.
you can see between the bones. That's what I mean. So he
Yeah.
does. He is a skeleton.
Oh.
If he wasn't wearing clothes, he would just be a skeleton. So you could see through like all the gaps you would see through a skeleton. So if you tried to stab him in the ribs, it could just go straight through the ribs and not hit him.
Okay, do I use
it
wisdom
would be
since
incredibly rude.
Use wisdom.
okay. That would be
It would be very rude, yes. You
6,
don't just go stab a person.
25.
So yeah, you managed to somehow salvage this. Maybe some memories of when you did eat.
Yeah.
Or maybe you got taught at some point.
Yeah, she cooks
And
for
you
everyone. I mean, she cooks pancakes for Gad basically every morning.
But you've got almost undead people cooking for the living.
As
There's
it should
one.
be.
Yes.
Wow.
I didn't expect Gil to
Sorry,
be a
that was
script.
the first thing that came to my mind. That sounded so racist.
Undead as well. It's like it's weird. Okay.
I don't even know how to react to that, but that one was kind of funny and weird. I fucked up. But I'm all for it.
That's cute.
But yeah, you've seemed to Gyuk and Beric seem to have a lovely meal.
You're so he's not an undead, Beric.
As far as I can tell, he is this. No, he's not. He could just, I don't know,
So
a living spirit whose body is just not of this world.
huh. Okay.
Yes, that makes sense. I've not been around long.
As in weeks? Months?
See, weeks, I think. I think it's been weeks on here. Telepathically to Nanigi. Have I been on here weeks?
He's thinking a month and a half.
Ooh! A month and a half! Oh, I lost track of time. But then I only have a textbook perception of time. You see, I'm not a person, or not supposed to be a person.
Oh.
Then what are you supposed to be?
Oh, see, that's complicated. I'm a teaching resource. My full title is Knowledge Assistant, Strixhaven Teaching Resource. I'm supposed to be an encyclopedia,
Oh,
Oh.
but
interesting.
something happened and my user disappeared, and all their stuff was on the floor covered in dust.
Oh.
And I was awake, I think is the right term, and I pulled together some bones, made myself this body, gathered up their belongings, and went looking for them. I bumped into a large number of creatures that looked like me and followed them, but they weren't very talkative. And then they started fighting large metal men who also weren't very talkative.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so I got out of the way, and then I met Ninigi, and Ninigi is a wonderful friend.
I believe you on that part.
I
And
love you, Ninigi.
hello,
You get a warm
Ninigi.
And then
feeling
I've
back.
been here. I've been here, and I've had no one to talk to but Ninigi, and I tidied up the place like he wanted, and I made it all pretty for him, and I'm so lonely. Why am I lonely?
I don't know how to react to this.
That's what I hope for.
Well, it seems like you're coming to terms with your personhood.
I
Yeah.
understand the concept of it, but it's still
Really
this
weird.
is all new. Yes, very.
Well, okay. Would you like an introduction to life?
Oh yes, please. Whose life? Life. The process of which the differentiated the measurement of entropy. Yes. No. Sorry. I do that sometimes.
It's fine.
Yes. Introductions. Yes.
Well, I'm Iblahai, the master of puppets. I have lots of people working for me, fighting those giant piles of undead coming from the sky beams, trying to save the world, apparently. And
Ooh.
pass those on to the next one to introduce themselves. Beric, it's your cue.
Oh,
They're
okay.
being very quiet.
You can see that, the person in front of you is this sort of like dark-skinned individual. He's got this sort of like white robes, and then underneath is plate armor. He's got, well, he mostly keeps covered up, but later you may see him, like, when any part of his skin is uncovered, it'd be like full of like bad. I would say like gang signs, prison tattoos, all that good stuff. But you don't see it currently. You just see his very sort of luminescent irises. Um, and yeah, I'm Beric. I'm a cleric. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Ah. Wonderful.
Gyuk swallows like a huge bite of food. Oh no, I'm Gyuk. I don't have a fun set of names. Just Gyuk.
Just gag. And what do you do?
I'll do this. And I turn around and I Eldritch blast out the door.
Oh my.
He
So
does
yeah,
it.
that's what I do.
He does it really well too.
Whew, that's quite showy.
Well, thank you. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
So, with introductions done and everyone having a hearty meal, what do you want to do on the back of Ninigi?
Oh yes. Need to ask Ninigi questions. You can talk to Ninigi, right?
Yes.
Cass.
Do I
Okay.
have tongues prepared?
I'll have a look.
While he looks that up, can you ask Ninigi if he knows how to get to a certain astral space, demi-plane, not kind of, that the undead are coming from?
Well, that's terribly rude. Ninigi can understand you. He just has no way of communicating. I'm happy to act as an intermediary, but I
Yes,
think you should
please and
ask
thank you.
yourselves.
I did not know that first time meeting. Hey, Ninigi, I asked the same question.
Wait, how did we talk to Ninigi last time?
You had a
Faye,
druid with you.
Uh,
Okay, Ninigi, I'm going to act as an interpreter for you so I can tell them what you want, okay?
Okay.
Wonderful.
Knows no idea.
No idea,
then,
unfortunately. Wait,
then
you want to get to a different plane?
yes, we're trying to look for gates or portals that lead to a plane where those undead come from the
Do I have any
Skype.
information for them on this?
Roll me a history check.
History, not Arcana. Okie doke. Doesn't matter
Mainly
both
because
the same.
this is these undead are from an ancient civilization, so it's more if you have knowledge on that, which you do. So you know that about a bit more about the history of the undead, like their ancient empire of magic. It was a magical empire, I should say, driven by the Mage King. They actually had several demiplanes that they always had to put into a magic zone, the entrance of, because it siphoned energy from a magic zone. So you need a high magic zone to transfer the energy to power the demiplane.
Yep.
Hmm.
All of that is put through to you in the most textbook way possible.
cool.
So we would
As
need
if
to
you were
get.
reading an instruction manual.
So we would
So we
need
need to know where is the closest high magic zone.
takes out the compass. And what more can you tell me? Asks about every detail to try to make it easier to use the compass to think about the gate or portal. There was one of them and there was the other. I'm trying to remember which one was right. To be able to find a place so that we can enter, exit, or cut off the energy supply to that place.
Try and think of how to describe it. It's a modified gate spell into a diamond. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out the spells that are involved in this and how.
Yeah, fair.
Because you're asking me for the details about it, so it's like that. Okay. You know it needs high powered magic, so it needs a high magic powered zone or magic gems.
Mhm.
So you need to find somewhere where it's either a high magic zone, somewhere that has high powered magical gems, which are very rare and expensive, which will be good for looting. uh, or somewhere that has a weakness due to magical weave interference.
Hmm.
Because the technical details that Cass would have gone into would have been more a lot into the theory of how the magic weave affects it and how you travel between planes.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Hmm.
Have I used divine intervention today? Because I don't
Yeah.
remember.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So and that's what we need, right? Like to make a was it like to make a portal,
An entrance to that place.
You're
an
trying to find an
entrance?
entrance or a way of making an entrance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
What if?
won't kill us as soon as we step over to the other side, because they have a whole bunch of Gallon guns.
Okay. Okay. So what if I pray really, really hard, and I say to Lathander, "Would you do me a solid, Lathander, and yeah, like find us create a high magic area or a burst of magical power which will get us the juice we need to make an entrance
We don't have
and
a way
cast
to make the
divine
entrance.
intervention."
We don't have a way to make the entrance even if you make a giant radioactive magic zone.
Oh, why?
We need to find a place so that we can go in. Because how are we gonna make an opening?
Okay, so we don't just need a high magic zone, we need An opening.
Hmm.
Cool. Okay, I understand it now. Sorry.
You all seem to have a lot going on.
Yes. Would you like to help save the world? A textbook example of saving the world where the heroes go and beat the bad guys.
Who are the bad guys?
Points at the giant sky beams. There's this Lich King that apparently made all of that. They are the
Ooh,
bad guys.
what are they
Well,
doing?
he's not a king. He's more of a
Shh.
right hand to the actual.
Ibla just putting the hand on Beric. Just shh.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Trying to end all life, including your creator master, the one you're looking for. That's
What
bad.
do you mean?
They just want to kill everything and then everything ends, including your master.
That does sound quite bad. Oh no, I'm pretty sure my master is dead. I've tried locating them and they don't seem to exist.
Okay, well, they're basically gonna do that to everyone else.
Oh. Oh yes, no, that would be terrible.
Do you want to help?
Yeah,
All right.
telepathically to Manigi. Should I help them?
Yep. Yes.
That does mean leaving you though.
I am used to people going and coming. New friends are always welcome, and seeing old friends again is more so.
I'll go with them then, but I hope to see you again soon.
As do I, and I hope you have many stories to say.
Ninigi says it would be a good idea for me to go with you, so I'll go with you.
Awesome.
I don't
We have
know
a
how
giant
much I'll
sand
be able
ship.
to. You have a what?
We have a giant sand ship. It's a ship that
What's
sails on
that?
sand.
Oh, I sort of gathered by the description, but I can't seem to think about how such a thing would work.
I can tell you all about the magical things as we are driving it where we need to go.
Oh, that would be lovely.
All right.
Yes, I should gather my things. I don't have many things.
Please feel free to gather them. I'm gonna have the Griffin outside just gonna pick you up and fly over to the ship after that.
Uh, Wonderful. Um, yes. Uh, this might be easier. Why don't I just put myself in my bag, and you can carry me?
Okay. Very well.
And I will immediately collapse myself into a pile of bones and put myself in my handy haversack.
Yeah, you just see these bones roll in, these bones roll in, kind of like a little blob. It's just disappear into it.
Huh. Iblia
I
picks it up.
Hmm?
Unless.
did did we win?
Yes. Yes, we
Okay.
did. Now carrying a handy haversack, a bag of holding, and a coffin on her back. She's hauling ass.
Yeah. You start to leave and get onto the boat. Cad is very confused, but he's unwell, so he doesn't realize what's going on. He thinks it's all hallucinations.
Oh
Hopefully,
no.
you haven't closed the lid on the bag of holding, so I can still communicate.
Not the handy haversack.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is going to be a short session for kids.
Oh, don't worry. I got it closed. I am not
No.
foolish enough to do that. Different shoulders. Very different.
Okay.
With a
Okay.
coffin in between.
Well, this does seem to be the way, but I mean, before that, could we speak to Ninigi and maybe he would have further insight into finding a
Oh.
way to.
Yeah. Iblahai, do you want to take my skull out?
Takes out the skull. Perfectly
Okay,
matches her
wonderful. Yeah.
aesthetic, by the way.
Oh, that's wonderful. The body will be safe in there for now. Yes. No. What questions did you want to ask?
Well, I couldn't off character. I couldn't remember. Did you just like learn where to find the portals, or did Ninigi tell you where portals could be found, or like where the entrances
No,
might be found?
Cass said it. Ninigi didn't know about where you would find them.
Okay. Sorry, I think that was just it. So yeah.
Oh,
Does
never mind.
Ninigi know where one of the closest high magic zones are? That is close
I
to one
don't
of
know.
those sky beams?
Ninigi, can you sense any of the high magic zones that might be useful?
Yes, but there's a purple beam from it.
Yes, there's a purple beam though, which I'm guessing is bad.
Can you tell me which one?
Yeah, as you ask that, Nigi's head turns to one, and it's a fair distance away, but you can just see it on the horizon. It's kind of a north, northeast, or not between northeast
North.
and east.
Yeah, northeast.
East northeast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because northeast is on the other way. So yeah, it's east northeast,
All right.
and that's where his head's pointing. So, do you want to go there?
Takes out the
So-
compass and thinks about an entrance leading to that place close to a high magic zone. Does the compass point in that direction when I intently think about that?
Do me a wisdom saving throw, then, please. Oh yeah, yep. It points in that direction.
That way. All right. Cass, I steer this ship. I'm just gonna start blabbering on about how the ship works and everything that King learned. She's got a textbook read to him.
The
Uh,
thing
and
is, oh, let me say, Cass, when you actually look around the boat, you actually see a strange script written all over it that you can actually translate, and it seems to be the words of the magic that's enchanted into it.
oh, I see.
Huh.
Yeah, just pull me out of the bag. Let me just put myself back together.
Reassembles the bones by taking them out.
Oh no, just put
All
them in
right.
a pile. I can bring them together. That's fine. I just need to be close. And up will pop a skeleton. He'll reach in, pull out his uniform, put it back on. Yes, no, I can see the magic words here, saying about how the magic is being channeled through everything. You see these here? This is
Iblahite, you can only make out the faintest, what look almost like scratches on the surface.
Huh.
yes, this is really old magic.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh.
You actually know the language, Cass.
Yes,
This is
yes,
the language of the deserts.
Yes, this is the desert whisper.
Huh. Well,
I will start reciting the words as I finger across them.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it's basic stuff like enhanced strength, enhanced endurance, durability, all these sort of words just sort of rattling off.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See? Yes. No, it's terribly wonderful use of magic.
I agree. We can sail across the sands. It's awesome. Start steering the
Do you
ship.
have any
Go ahead.
Do you have any idea about how long it would take to reach the zone?
if you go in a straight line, I'd reckon maybe a week and a half. If you don't have any trouble.
So we do have time. Cool.
Say goodbye to Ninigi. Wave Ninigi off.
See you soon,
Bye,
friend.
Ninigi.
He does say goodbye.
He says goodbye to you all.
Hmm.
He was very pleased to have more visitors, especially old friends.
We'll be sure to
Yes.
stop by on our way back after we save the world.
Oh, you must. He's desperate for more stories.
Yeah, I will tell him all the stories that I have from, let me see, a few 100 years worth of life, apparently. I got some.
You have a few hundred. I have a month and a bit.
You'll eventually get there. You are at the start of
not
your
sure.
story.
I'm not sure how long I was what I was, but I guess I wasn't alive then. So
Yeah, I don't remember.
terribly exciting, confusing, scary,
I know.
but exciting.
I know. I experienced the exact same thing when I died and I was brought back and didn't remember anything. We're gonna be best pals, you and I.
Oh, that must be more terrifying to have died and come back.
For
Yeah.
being strong warriors, you guys die a lot.
I imagine at some point I must have been a person that died to become the thing that became what I am now.
Makes sense.
That makes sense?
Yes? Because magic.
Oh. Okay.
So,
I
Beric, you
thought
wanted
he
to
was
do
a
something.
learning resource.
How can I be
murky
helpful?
walks of magic.
How could I be helpful to you at the while we journey? Because I'm kind of made to be helpful.
Play Party Rock Anthem.
Play what?
I don't know. Gyuk thinks that you're basically a Siri.
No, I can play music if you like. Let's see. What can I do? I know what I'll do. I will play my ribs, and I will reshift all of my bones and turn into a xylophone table with arms and start playing my xylophone.
Oh, this is beautiful.
The
How did you
ship's
get the string instruments in?
yeah. The entire ship just shakes for a bit as Iblis sees this is totally shaken by it. Which is
So Cass.
go ahead.
Oh god.
Oof, that's loud.
I've turned it right down.
That's cool. Yeah, unfortunately, there isn't a tool proficiency for xylophone, so I'm going to have to.
Music
I'll have to put it as
proficiencies.
drum for now.
So Cass, what are you particularly good at aside from knowledge stuff?
Well, I've been reading the spell book, and the spell book's been teaching me, and apparently I'm a bit of a wizard.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yes, I mean,
Huh.
the manifest mind has told me lots and lots of things about magic and the different spells that I can cast. But I only really have a basic awareness of it all.
When you say basic awareness, what kind of level of magic are we talking about here?
I can invoke spells of the fifth circle. Not many. That's quite taxing.
Yeah. Okay. At least they didn't bring someone that only knows how to use 2 cantrips with us. Fantastic.
2
I know,
cantrips.
Yeah. Someone might only, be a magic initiate. 2 cantrips and a spell.
Oh, yes. I'm also a dab hand with alchemy supplies.
Hmm.
I don't. I know how things should work. I haven't experienced them all working, but I can generally make them work, if that makes sense.
There.
A lot of what I can do is. It's doctored by the fact that I was a repository for information.
Okay.
Makes sense.
What about you, Gyuk? Any questions?
What?
Any questions from you?
No. I mean, Yuck Weird and Yuck just new to group, so Xylophone Boy can be our new member too. Or sorry, Xylophone Man. Or Xylophone Person.
If I
I
cast
don't
Greater
know.
Restoration on him, is he
No!
gonna die?
Try me. Try me, see what
Yeah.
happens.
As you know, Beric, you got banned from doing that.
Yeah. The last time you did that, you killed off 2 characters. Well, they didn't die, you only shattered their minds.
True.
But either way, is that all? What anyone want to do anything over the next couple of days?
I mean, I would just keep like Tim around to tell me like, or Tim around, not Tim around me, but Tim around the horde to like, say what's going on.
Yeah, so you've seen that some parts of it has splintered off to go off to build other vaults, but they're just the very basic scouts, almost like.
Okay.
You can see that the fort that they're building there is going to be quite a grand, like, fort castle.
That's not the one that I emerged in, is it?
No,
Okay.
you appeared nearer to the one they're actually heading to. Not at the
Oh,
one they're heading to, but near it,
Hmm.
in that direction.
over in that direction. That's where I woke up, and there is actually a circle there.
So where did you say you were from again?
Well, that's a loaded question. Do you mean where
Yeah, where are you? Where
where
did
what
your
I
master
was?
live?
Oh, my master was studying at the Strixhaven Institute, the Lawhold campus specifically.
Do I know anything about Strixhaven?
Iblahai would know more. Iblahai would know it's more. It's from the no, the city you are from. Bugger, I forgot the name.
Drawvine.
1 minute. Drovine, which is the Nova, like the Magitech capital. Strixhaven is more like a university,
Hmm.
as we would see it. So somewhere where the smartest young people would go to study, research, and advance their knowledges.
Mhm.
So it's very private for the most part. But I'm going to take a vote at the end of this if people want to bring Strixhaven in. So,
Yes.
which I think everyone will probably say yes, but
It's
basically that will mean that Strixhaven opens the doors more as the news of the war has spread.
Hmm.
So
It would be nice to have a portal location back to the school.
That circle you were talking about that you appeared in, was it a teleportation circle?
Yes, there is a teleportation circle at that fort.
How close is it?
you know it's slap bang in the middle of it. like where everything is appearing from, middle.
Yes, right central.
Well, I guess we have our goal.
Is that what you're after?
Yes, a way in. That might be it.
I do have the magic to transport to that location. I'm not sure if it's safe though,
Hmm.
and I wouldn't be able to get the ship there.
That's what we have Wilbus and Car. Ouch. Way too loud.
Oh, oh God.
Yeah. Ow.
No, I'm just going to turn that off.
Yes,
Oh,
please, thank you.
ah,
We have Wilbus and Karis. They can handle the steering of the ship and whatnot. So we could get there. Is it the same skybeam we started heading towards?
No,
but it's closer. I think.
it is closer. Yes.
So we
Though,
can
like
go.
I say, you will turn up slap bang in the middle of it where everything is appearing.
Hmm. So going ready for a fight, or travel to that first and then head towards the one we were originally heading for. Thoughts?
You can, Ibla, you can roll me an intelligence check.
I know this is a bad idea. I still want to just entertain the idea.
Okay.
Please not one.
How much
Shit.
time would teleporting shave off of the journey?
It would shave off days off the journey. With the 20 Ibla, you know that this is probably a very bad idea
Right.
because this is where everything is appearing from, and the last time you saw a portal open, you saw hollow dragons, skeletal giants, and a lich come out of it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go there later. Fine.
So disappointed.
Yeah, just a little.
So anyone want to do anything over these days? I know, Gyek, you're mostly entertaining yourself with music from the xylophone man.
I'm going to
Yeah.
attune to another item. That's about
Mm-hmm.
it.
Beric, is there anything you want to do?
What happened to me last time when I went scrying for the Lich in Taraka?
He saw you.
Yeah, he did. That's what he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I guess not that. Um,
You didn't. I think you also tried to scry Zalta Untala Ukol, the BBEG,
yeah.
basically, and that didn't go brilliantly either.
No.
It's almost like scrying the big bad guys is going to get noticed. If you don't want to do anything again, it's fine.
I'm just prepping my spell book.
Okay, then I will go to Cass. Is there anything you want to do over the next couple of days before something happens?
I just try to be useful, see if there's anything anyone needs that I can do.
Okay.
Do you have any items you need identified? Are there any
Well,
uh, anything you need translated? Any writing you need done?
takes out some maps and documents from a ship. The one that we arrived on when we rescued Faily's sister, as well as a book from the underground lab. They still haven't been read.
Okay. Do you need what do you need for them? Translations?
Translation, read them and see if you can find anything of interest and then keep me up to date since I'm also steering the ship. It's hard to flip pages
Okay.
when steering a ship.
What language are these maps in?
The maps are in Infernal.
Unfortunately, not a language I have, so I will have to cast comprehend languages.
The book was in Draconic and a very old version of Common. if I remember right.
Also, not languages, but I believe comprehend languages
Covers it
will
all, yeah.
cover me. Yeah. So I will
So,
cast that and translate everything, and I will write directly right over everything that can't be read in my magic ink.
okay. So, yeah.
If I saw the Draconic, I would probably want to like read it as it's my mother tongue.
Yeah. So, I will go with the maps first. The maps are mostly just of the islands. Oh, I didn't activate it. Pen, draw me a circle. A lot of information about this area. You're not sure how accurate it is now since you defeated the cult that was there, but it was mostly about cult information. So there was several different locations to gather certain magic gems. There was a volcanic area on some of the islands. There was quite a rich resource nodes. Well, not nodes, mines and veins. Wrong word, nodes. And it was quite comprehensive. You don't know how much of it's still there, but the book, though, the book was it was dedicated to the creation of a form of flesh golem. So this is effectively a book of making a golem.
Hello.
But it was for a flesh golem.
Oh no. Oh. Well, no. Oh. Nah.
Yeah, you're not getting an iron golem that easy.
Okay.
But that's what that book was mostly dedicated to. It was also had some modifications to it that were related to using draconic and draconian parts to enhance the flesh golem.
Oh,
Like
so
using a dragon heart, dragon bone.
that's how we made that really strange, dangerous, scary thing that we fought.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
But that's all really from that. So, after about 4 days of travel, you're about halfway to where you want to go, and you can see on the horizon, which is something you haven't really come across yet, any of you. The only person that's familiar with them is Beric's character, because he is technically a local. These are one of the caravans that cross the desert for people trying to cross it, because it takes so long to cross. Most people band together in these huge, long caravans. And of course, you have guards on it. These caravans do take longer than walking, but it's safe because you're in groups, large groups of people, a lot of storage. They do take a long time, like I say, though. But you see that it is actually being attacked. It is
Oh
being attacked by the
no.
undead.
I'm guessing we've managed to get a long rest between this time because I have
Yes.
used spell.
Yes, you have had a long rest.
Good.
Let me.
I start heading in that direction and looking at everyone else for their input.
Yeah,
Are there any
go
spells
help.
people would like me to prepare instead of other things? For example, I'm pretty sure you don't want me casting a tower on your boat.
Not on the boat, but if we ever
Be a
have to
good anchor.
stop, well, that too, but if we have to end up stuck fighting on the ground, that could be pretty good, except there's just a whole bunch of sand.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All I need is some kind of crafting material. I have pieces of stone on me.
All right. I was just thinking about structural integrity of the tower collapsing, but
So you start.
Would
Go on.
Would you all like to be telepathically bonded for the day?
sure.
Then, at
Okay.
the beginning of each morning, I will perform Rary's telepathic bond as a ritual.
Nice.
Is that a concentration spell?
Nope. Wait, it is?
Is that
No.
a what?
Nope.
No, it's not.
It's you can cast it as a ritual, but it's not concentration.
Nice.
Mm.
All right.
So let me.
I keep trying to enter Forge, by the way, and I think my internet's speed's fine. I just don't know why. I mean, I don't. The speed is not fine, but it it shouldn't be that bad. I just don't know why I can't.
And
Well,
everyone
if
has
I
15 temporary hit points since you've been spending around Iblahai, and every morning she makes, well, delicious food and just, is nice to people for 10 minutes.
oh my god. So I will ask for initiative, including a mystery player who hasn't said anything yet. Hello.
Ooh, mystery player.
Would I be able to like dismiss and then re-dismiss Tim from his
Yeah, you've
current
got plenty of
location?
time.
Okay.
And you need to activate
You
an
just look
encounter.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, one moment. I'm trying to, because if Beric's connection's good, what I could do is stream it, but I'm trying to check something first.
Yeah.
To see if it cheats or not.
Hmm.
Because if I can stream it and not give away what I can, good. So if I do that, Beric should be able to go into the chat and see the stream,
Yeah.
which I can then. I know it's not the best Beric, but
Yeah, it's fine.
I can actually have your character sheet open as well.
Yeah, no worries. Sure.
I don't know if you can read it. That's the issue.
It's fine. I will remember. Yeah, cool. If you could just like give the sheet to somebody else so that you don't have to worry about me and all the stresses of DMing, and then they could.
Okay, I will give it to. Usually we give it to Gad, but Gad isn't here, so Iblahai, you get another character sheet you have to deal with.
All right.
Enjoy all the
Whee!
character sheets like I have to.
Yeah,
Master of puppets, indeed.
exactly. I only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 so far.
That's rookie numbers.
Yeah, but hey, I'm working up to, to becoming a DM, so.
I'll just wait for
Oh,
Abelhai to or Gabe to stream the thing
is it?
because it's probably like worse to for you to do it
All right.
because
Well, the
you're
good.
gonna be busy with DMing.
All right, let's see if I can. Just gotta
I
go
should be able to just.
full screen it.
No camera from you apparently.
Yeah,
Which when I'm. The thing is, when I'm streaming, it actually doesn't preview it to me to save on my resources, so it should be fine.
yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
just tell me if you can't see it or not, because I don't know. I'll just get these, because lighting won't matter right now, so you'll have this odd moment of it just flashing in and out. So we have our new mystery player. I'm just going to drag you all in the bottom. If I can find you all.
What are those tank things?
They are the caravans. They're meant to be a little more wooden, but there we go. It zoomed in for you.
Cool.
They are armored because they have to go through some low magic zones, so they get quite dangerous. So they have to have quite capable fighters.
Do they have like who? What kind of undead are they fighting, or what kind of like baddies are attacking them?
One moment, I'm just adding these to my initiative. So right now, what you can see is a giant skeleton at the back that seems to be marching towards them, and several others that seem kind of like ghostly creatures in armor moving towards them that you might think are wraiths. So think kind of like what is it? Kind of like Lord of the Rings, the Wraith Army. So a bit like them. Not quite, a bit more skeletal, but and you can also see one hollow dragon flying around. This is going all along this entire caravan. It's not just 3 carts. It's just that map would be ridiculous. It would take forever to load, and so much would be going on. I'm not going to deal with that all. So, to add your character to the initiative, click on your token, which I haven't brought Cass in. That was silly of me.
All I see is
There you go.
black. Is that right?
No,
Oh,
that
there
is
we
not
go.
right.
Now I can see stuff.
I don't see any other character, but
1 minute.
You still
That
got a
is because.
skeleton.
There you go. Don't worry about the two off. I don't know if you can see them. Let me have a look. Yeah, you will be able to see the two off the desert tiles. They are my initiative guys.
Okay.
Although I don't need to use one that way.
Here we go.
I don't need that other giant actually. I can just use this giant. So to add your character to the initiative, click on your token and click on the two cross swords. Hmm.
Cross swords, or you can click on the initiative in your character sheet.
Yeah. And then you go to the combat tracker, which is the fist next to the chat in the top right. It's the one that it is the fist. So, and you can click on the dice and it will roll it for you, which is always
Okay.
fun. We need Gyak as well. He's somewhere in here.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's a
Oh,
good start,
good.
Castor.
Three.
Yeah,
Does that
Gyak
count?
is, yeah, that's ridiculous.
so many
We
nat
have our other
ones.
player who is being quiet. He is Raphael or Edward. Hello.
Oh shit, I have been muted the whole time.
Yes.
I didn't realize it. I rolled a 21, by the way, instead of the 7.
Okay, 1 minute.
Well, hello, Don
Hello,
Edwards.
everyone.
So I will
By the
let
way,
you
I
have a
have
character.
my prepared spells. I just like listed it on my phone app, so nobody else could
Okay.
see what spells I'm prepped. It's just me.
Well, I mic'd. Maybe.
But either way, like I say, you see a hollow dragon flying around. The caravan is about to be attacked. There is some spots on it where it's being attacked. You've just gone to the nearest point where you can help.
Hmm.
And
Do
that
any
might
of
be.
them look like they're lower? Like do any of them look like they are
Low CR.
low undead? Like lower?
Lesser undead.
Yeah.
Uh, do me a perception check then, please.
Can someone do my perception check?
Alright, I'm rolling a perception.
My DC for turn undead is just 1 for destroy undead.
22.
The CR limit. I mean.
So yeah, I couldn't remember. That's why I was typing it, and then I realized, oh yeah, streaming. But they all seem too strong to be turned into dust by your snap.
Cool. They could still be afraid.
Oh yeah. As we go to Gyak, it is you first.
Alright, so like if I'm trying to like assess this situation, I'm looking at a bunch of bad looking guys over here that are just like about to attack this caravan.
Yeah, they're charging forwards. They haven't really noticed you because the caravan's a bigger target, really. That's all what you seem like. You've not come up on the boat and tried to do a drive-by, I should say.
Cool. So I am going to bonus action activate my wings so I can be flying yuck for this fight.
Bless you.
And then I am going to cast a spell that I haven't used before. Summon Aberration.
Oh,
Ooh.
we're gonna be even better friends.
I have to quickly give you an aberration now.
Sorry.
You can use mine.
For this fight, does it feel like without our trusty paladin, we're going to need some frontliners? Is that a weird way to say it?
Probably just because he tends to does a lot of tanking.
Yeah. All right. I'll summon What's the one that has the tanky?
Slad.
The slad, yeah.
So it's. I might have to import it.
Because of the desert theme, I'm thinking of like in Overlord when he summoned those goat creatures.
Oh, Shub-Nigguraths. Children of
Yeah.
Shub-Niggurath.
You can
Who's not
drag
seen
the
them?
aberrant spirit into the screen, and then it will automatically make you an aberrant spirit.
I lack permission to create a new act.
Yep.
Oh, for the DM.
I didn't realize that was a thing. Where is it gone? I just literally got one.
You can just drag a copy of mine if necessary.
Where is it? It says it's been
Second.
added, but I can't find where it's added it. There it is. It hasn't got an image for some reason.
It's beautiful.
You do have reach, or well, you can summon it further away from yourself, all the way up to 90 feet. So you can place
Yeah.
it right next to them.
Yeah, once I have... Do I have control of it?
Do you? I think you
Let's see.
should.
Yes.
Okay.
My elk disappeared.
Oh. You should be able to make tokens at least.
Okay. And then I'll just remember its armor and health since it's a level 5 spell technically. Pact magic stuff. And I'm just gonna have it just stand there, kind of like in between us. I don't know if we're like trying to distract them to come towards us, or if we're gonna like try to take them all on and just be like, "Hey, we're here." So that's my turn.
Okay. Then we go to the creatures. So they start rushing forwards. Just nearest thing they can find. And they just begin wailing on everything. Just
Well, that
give
sounds
me a moment. So one. They only have one attack each. We'll do the two normals first, and then the two advantages. So 15, 18. Oh, oof. So normal, and a crit.
Oh, jeez. A lot of
Yeah,
dice.
jeez. So that one.
Damn.
24, 26, 30.
The 26 and the 30 are on the guy in the middle.
Poor dude.
As you're seeing his life being drained from him as his body slowly becomes more emaciated. Raphael even, not Ralph. What am I about?
You could just like reduce their lives without opening the character sheet, by the way. Just
Oh.
like on the token.
I have to zoom in more, I think. Yeah, I do. But, oh yeah, I can. Thank you. I think I was doing that before. So, Raphael.
Okay, what's my relationship with this caravan?
You are probably hired guard at best. You'll have met some of these guys. You might have got friendly with them. But it
Okay.
is more. This is just a small job. Well, a long-term job, I should say, because you want to cross the desert.
Okay, then I will do my job and take out my bow from my quiver. Move 5 feet to the left. Oh shit. To the right, I mean.
Put your hands on your
And
hips.
get a good
Knees in
look at
tight.
this.
Yeah, you see some of the other men being attacked by these horrible creatures. And the big
Get a
boy
good
at the
look
back.
at this giant skeleton. He
Mhm.
looks to be the strongest of them, right?
Yes, apart from the dragon flying around.
Okay. Then I'm gonna knock an arrow at my bow. Hear it whisper to me. And I whisper back, "Swift death to you who have wronged me,"
Mm.
and take a hit with advantage. Oh, I mark it as my sworn enemy.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm
Guys have
using
great news. I just got it.
You just got
I'm
in?
using sharpshooter on this.
Nice.
Okay, go for it. So the
Damn.
-10, but you've got Elven fun. Wow.
Oh,
Just straight away. First
Crit.
roll, crit.
well done.
Oh, stop that.
Well, do.
Is that the second time today?
Total of 43 points of damage.
Ouch.
And I'm gonna do it again. 22 to hit.
That hits.
That one's without sharpshooter.
Mm.
So normal. For 18 points of damage.
Okay. Is that it? Or is there more?
I have 2 elks. I don't know
Let's delete an elk.
which one's the real. There. And I command my elk. I call out, "Elda! Protect these poor people," and point towards the nearest undead. I think.
Neat.
18 to hit
That will hit.
for 10 points of force damage.
Ouch.
And
Okay.
do I see them? Do I see these people land just near us?
Not exactly land, but yeah, they're rushing towards, and they.
Okay, then I'm gonna call out, You guys over there, we need help. We're being attacked."
Shouts back, on our way! Running through the sand, really, really slowly. Getting exhausted. Only 7 strength. I can do this. I can do this.
And that's my turn. You
Okay, I
have
got 2.
1 point higher than me. I have 6.
Oh.
The
I'm
veterans
actually
will
quite
die.
surprised. I'm stronger than you.
And I have a 7 strength too. We are now just like the weakest group.
Haven't got
Am I
Gad,
the
that's the lie.
cake of the party?
Right now,
I
yes,
am
until Gad comes
strong.
back. Oh yeah, Beric as well. Beric is quite strong. He's got heavy armor on. He has to be quite strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The veterans will start just taking pot shots at the Wraithy boys. I don't need to click that twice. That was a misclick. 2 normal, and then another 2.
Oh, Wraithy boys. I did not hear Wraith.
Yes.
I also
Same.
thought I heard the rapey
Same.
boys.
I heard the Wraithy boys,
Not-
and I was like, okay. This took a turn.
I did
The
not want to
Wraithy
say
boys.
it.
As they are getting shot with arrows. The first guy hit twice. The second guy missed once horrifically, which means his last shot will miss as the string broke on his crossbow. The last hit doesn't happen. And he's like, God damn it, I knew I should. You hear one of the other guards going, You should have maintained it better. It's like, I know. It's not good now. As we go to Beric.
Okay. I probably won't be able to get to anyone close enough, so I'm just going to bamf out my wings and move 30 feet. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, to here. And then for my action, I will do the wing thing. And that by that I mean, where's that? Hold on, Radiant Soul. It should be up. So that would mean I'm flying. Could I I mean, I'm at a slight diagonal. Could I be 15 feet in the air?
Yes.
Okay. Um, add the freaking token. Okay, there. And then I'm going to cast spiritual weapon, I guess.
Use
On
summon the baby.
Yep. So I bring out the sun symbol, and I have to explain this. I have to explain the shame of having to explain this running gag to each new player. But like if you Google Lathander on Google, it's just him holding up a baby. So I just decided Lathander loves babies and is into babies. So all my attacks are baby based. Yeah. So my spiritual weapon is a cherub holding a mace, which I'm trying to summon right now. There you go. Um, so spiritual weapon, spiritual weapon. Where is it? There. Mm-hmm.
And where is the baby appearing to bop?
On do you see the baby next to me?
Yep.
Okay. Um. Okay. 16 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh. So the damage would be with the radiant soul. So it's force damage, and then and then the radiant soul bonus of 10. Okay. So 10 radiant and 6 force. And then that's my turn.
Okay
Hello.
then. Hello. Sorry, I was just reading something. It's like, okay, so yeah, you bop him. Bopping good. Good bopping. Always good. The gladiators get to finally have their turn at attacking back. They are going to just spear everything. So all the spear attacks. First one to be normal, then another to be normal, then 2 more normals. This is where the DM gets to play by himself. Hey! I crit against myself, of course I did.
Yeah, take those crits away from us.
Yeah, but I'm not using them. Yeah, it's just... so the first one took... Okay, yeah, these gladiators are almost as good as my guards that I made for you guys.
Yeah, I still want to hire them.
And I told you, they're work for the king.
I pay more.
Crit. I think there's one more. No, that's it. So that crit did not do a lot, but oh well. And minus. As we go to the giant just starts charging forwards in rage because someone shot him.
Was that me?
No, it was the guy right at the back. Well, he can only get to about there though. Without
Sucker.
much. So he just tries to punt this guy. He'll just be straight strength. As he's charging, he just kicks. It'll be an ability check. It will be a normal. Does he? Yeah, he kicks the gladiator. It won't do much damage. It's just its strength modifier plus a d6 because of his size, I'm saying. As the guy gets pushed back, well, flung back 46. So he gets flung 15, so 3 tiles. As he goes boom, boom, and just lands here, sliding through the ground. As he just got kicked by a giant as we go to Cass.
Oh, that doesn't look good. I think that giant needs to go into detention. And I will cast. What's the range on Flame Strike?
Is it 60?
I think so.
It's written under the spells.
60 feet, yeah. 10-foot cylinder, 60 feet.
Yeah. So I will class Flame Strike.
So to do that, it's like before where you mouse over it and hit the dice. Yeah, there you go. You can even place a mark template.
Yep.
Oh, I
Is
think
it-
I can keep that. Two of the skeletons in there as well.
Nice. What was that, Beric?
I was just asking, is it theurgy? Is that... Never mind.
Okay. I just need to roll my DCs. So
Yeah, I literally just pull the spell out of my spell book and throw it at them.
one of them passed. So click the damage button, please.
So I need to click each different one, don't I? So 46 and then 46.
I don't know. I think you just click.
Yeah, one is fire,
Oh, I
one
can
is
just click
radiant.
the damage.
Yeah, just click the damage button. It should roll it all, I believe. Yeah, and I can expand it to see them individually. So.
Okay, no.
Ouch.
Nice.
Sorry about that. One moment.
I've just realised something. I could make both types of damage radiant. I'm an order of scribes.
Ooh.
That is
However
awesome.
you want, yeah. Yes, it is the Teletubby baby. Ibla.
Yeah. First of all, I'm gonna run forward.
Out of breath. Just.
Yeah. Exhausted. Yeah. I'm not made for this shit. And I'm going to reach down into the sand and pull up just pure darkness before tossing it and summoning an aberration.
All the aberrations for everyone.
My friend.
Yeah.
You get an aberration. You get an aberration.
I very specifically avoided the summoning spells.
Yeah. I, on the other hand,
I
use
wanted
all of
Master
them.
to be alone. I wanted him to be lonely until you guys turned up. I thought it was the best
Aw.
bet.
Alright. I'm going to roll this. Since I'm summoning a star spawn.
That hits.
15.
15 doesn't.
Alright, so 1 damage. 12. And that creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Oh wait, is the area of effect is gone from Flame Strike if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. I can't seem to click on it to delete it.
Yeah, I know that's one of the problems.
There
But
we go.
in that case, I would have put them there. Then all 3 of those need wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, normal. And saving throw, normal. What do they have to beat?
My spell save DC, which is 19.
So one of them beat it. Same one as last time.
Yeah. They take half damage in that case, and then with my bonus action, swing out the coffin and send the princess forward towards the big one,
Okay.
and she's gonna smack it in the face. I mean, she literally flies up, lands on his shoulder, and smacks it in the face if she hits.
Okay. He does.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Letting everyone else fight
Oh.
for me.
Which, good thing that you have a big glowy boy as the skeleton starts to collapse. But you do hear a roar in the air as something comes flying down towards you all.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, do you think I was gonna just have this there? It's like, hello.
Yeah.
What?
As a burning dragon seems to appear that's glowing radiant fire.
Ew, gross.
Radiant fire.
Yes. As he's freaking slow because he's just landed. Yuck.
Okie dokie.
As he is. This thing is dead, so it just collapsed. The big skeleton has kind of fallen into bones like Cass did earlier. But you don't think it's getting back up.
You might appreciate this, Gek. You just made my friend choke on his sandwich.
What happened?
I wasn't expecting that. Okay, okay. Don't call me off guard.
I'm just a baby.
7 days!
What is that?
Oh god,
Oh.
what is that?
That's
What
a
are you doing,
big-
Gek?
I'm just menacingly measuring out AOE's.
Okay, stay out of that area. Got it.
Yeah, yuck.
Alright.
You and you.
So Gyuk flies up into the air to get a better kind of like stranglehold on things. The giant skeleton looks dead.
Yes. It's
So I'll
collapsing
shoot.
to the ground.
Even more dead than it.
Yes,
Actually-
even more dead.
Yes. Oh yeah. I guess. So I'm gonna shoot at this guy first with my Eldritch because that next level I get 3 Eldritch blasts. I can do it even more.
You're just showing off now.
A 30
That
and
hits.
a 28
They both hit.
for 11. Oh, plus 4 bludgeoning. And then a 6, but not the plus 4. So 21 damage.
Ouch. He is not looking good.
And he's pushed back 10 feet like into the caravan, I guess.
So he just slams into the side of it, basically. He's not being
I'll
pushed.
bonus action give my imp the ability to attack, but then send my...
What? He's not
Okay.
here. He's watching over the others,
We already talked about that. I bamped him out and back
Okay.
into existence.
Okay.
And then I'll have my aberrant spirit attack this wraith.
You're doing it under Beric. It's just, no, you put it to the side so we can actually tell where it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So you have advantage because I do allow flanking.
Cool. That is not a 14. That is not how my spell attack modifier works. I rolled a 14, and it should be a plus way higher than that.
Don't worry, 14 still hits.
Oh, okay. And then...
These are cannon fodder for you guys.
And that should be like, I don't know, what's my spell attack modifier? Way higher than 13. So they would both.
Why have you got -2, -3, +0, +3, +2?
No idea.
Just
I'll have to look
neutral.
at the formula.
But yeah, that will most likely hit.
17 and 14.
So that one fades out into non-existence.
And then my imp flies in, but can't really. Oh, the imp can't get to anyone in particular. So I guess the imp will go towards the.
Okay,
That's-
I go to my pet wraiths. They start to attack things. One against the gladiator because it's still going on that. So this attack is where? Not rolling for attack. That's weird. Am I missing something? Okay, I can't roll the attack. That's strange.
It's a saving throw. maybe.
If you hit the target.
Yeah, that's only if he hits, which is not rolling to attack, which is strange. One moment. There we go. It's working now. So that's just against the one gladiator at the top. It hits. I'll just roll that now because that's separate because I'm actually attacking you guys in the moment.
Oh, no.
20. And by you guys, I mostly mean the pets. So I've got
Pets.
one attack
Wow.
against the aberrant spirit, one against the elk, and the other guy died. So one against the aberrant spirit,
Mm-hmm.
the Pendragon one. So a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Rolling damage. As
Wait.
it takes 19 damage and has to roll me a con saving throw, please.
Alright.
Which
One
then I will attack at the elk while you sort that out. So against the elk, he does not hit the elk, does he?
10 does
So-
not hit.
Yeah, your elk is way too tough for. He just ineffectually strokes your elk, I guess.
Mhm.
Yep. The wraiths are so useful against you guys. As we go to you, Raphael. I keep saying Ralph, damn it. Raphael. None of us can see it. It's just a red thing.
How do you get advantage on the dragon?
Right now that'll be quite tricky.
Oh, because I'm asking because the warlock attacked with advantage for the
Yeah,
Eldritch Blast.
I have pack tactics.
Oh,
So as long
okay.
as he's
Oh yeah,
exploiting
you
his
do.
racial thing.
Okay, then I'm gonna go up. Actually, let's finish these guys off.
hmm
Gonna go up to this wraith and attack it with draw my great sword from my back and put my longbow there and attack the wraith with my sword.
Go for it.
16 to hit.
Oh, that hits. You just can.
14 points of damage.
You see, it's almost gone, but he's still standing just. His body's still staying somewhat solid.
Okay. Then I'm gonna attack it. 18 to hit.
18 does hit. Roll max damage.
Is it still alive?
Oh god, no! You slice it and it bursts into motes of dust, basically, and it's ethereal motes that fly off it in all directions.
I dispersed off its ashes into the sand and point my sword at the other wraith, sort of commanding my elk to charge at it.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, elk
Elk headbutt.
16 to hit.
It does hit.
9 points of force damage. So you guys see the elk just running on the air, slightly above the ground, as if it's floating, and then it headbutts this wraith in the chest.
Nice.
Its hooves are not exactly touching the sands.
Hmm.
It moves
And I
silently
guess
as well.
that's my turn.
I go to my veterans. This guy, he's upset because he broke his string, so he's trying to go around. So he goes, runs around the other side because he isn't dumb. Draws his sword and attacks twice with it. With advantage. That's disadvantage.
Wait,
He should have got the crit for that first one, so he was meant to have advantage. So crit and normal. Oh, the wraith is only just standing left, but he's angry. It's an angry wraith. The other one, he shoots twice into the other wraith with his crossbow. As he misses and breaks his string as well. And he's like, God damn it, I told you to look after mine as well. And throws it to the ground. As we go to you, Beric.
I'm going. Could I make the virtual weapon reach the nearest wraith here?
There's no wraith nearby there.
Wait, I can see. Am I?
Oh,
Am I going
you want to go to
facing
that one? I'll
this
remove
guy?
him instead. Yeah, you can only move him 20, can't you?
I think it's
Yeah.
30.
15.
No, it's 20 for spiritual weapon. I think yeah, something's wrong. I think my thing isn't updating is the problem. That's why I can see the wraith position in a different location than what it is for you. Um, can it move to anywhere where it can hit a wraith at 20 feet movement?
No.
But they can hit the big one.
The big one's dead.
Any enemies
Oh.
within 20 feet?
I've just deleted it as well, so it should update. I don't know, it's being slow. There is no enemies within 20 feet of you, sadly.
Is there any? Could you see where my cursor is hovering? Because I see a wraith here.
There is not one there.
There's
Okay,
one up
cool.
here. And there's a giant dragon down here.
Strange.
Red circles are the... I don't know if you can even see the red circles. I don't know why I'm drawing them if it's not updating.
I'm going to bonus action make my spiritual weapon move to the nearest, even though it can't actually reach. I'll move 20 feet to the nearest target. You know what? It's gonna move 20 feet. Sorry. Never mind. It's gonna move 20 feet to the nearest. Oh god. Where did it go? To the dragon thing. It's gonna move 20 feet towards the dragon. To the dragon.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I can move there, yeah. That's 20.
Then I'm gonna move 30 feet. Yeah, I'm just gonna move 30 feet and in this direction, maybe. And what does this thing look like? This dragon thing?
It looks like it's some kind of strange construct made from bones and radiant flames.
Okay. So radiant probably not a good idea. Why did I go follow it? I'm going to. What's the range for my other thing? And by other thing, I mean sacred.
60 feet.
Your sacred flame.
60 feet. Okay.
Yeah, you're well within range of sacred flame.
I'm going to sacred flame the a wraith. I don't know where they're currently placed because apparently my thing is not updating.
You
But
are
I'm
in
going
range,
to.
so you can.
Yeah. Okay. So a wraith, I will go ahead and sacred flame that guy. So that
Okay.
would be a saving throw. Dex.
Normal. He got
Oh,
a crit. He was fine.
rip.
Your spiritual babies are ineffective.
He backflips out of the way.
Oh, it's also like a spectral baby shape that just like shot out of my fist when it happened. He just evaded it.
Yeah, he matrixed it, like backflipped over it as it was going under him, and it's slow motions as you see it.
Cool. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. I get my gladiators. One throws its spear at the closest wraith that's a little distance away. Spear throw. Roll. He hits. He kills because it only had 1 health. And then he goes over and retrieves it. Because they only have one spear.
Yeah. The Abraham mind just shoos him away that he shouldn't stand too close.
As the other one, he's just like, okay, moves away from the weird thing.
Like
As the other
be
guy,
10 feet away so that you don't, die.
he can't move that far.
He can go here, right?
He can, but that's closer to the dragon.
All
For some
right.
reason, he doesn't want to be closer to the dragon. Which, the dragon's turn, it looks around, it notices the shiny boy hovering about head height away from him, who isn't here right now, and will get immediately chased by it. So it rushes forwards. It immediately does. Let me check, actually. It does have a cool feature that I'm wanting to use, but I need to know. Oh, yeah, it will use it. It using sapping presence on
No.
everyone. So everyone in that red, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm back.
Wisdom
Beric,
save.
make a saving throw. The elk
That's a
is...
big radius.
Yes.
Oof, damn, I was hoping I'd be outside of that.
Yuck is literally on the edge.
No,
Yo.
not one.
The wise one failed. But that
Come on,
is
you
Iblahai as well.
bastard.
Oh, you've done it.
Yep.
Everyone fails.
He gets
Yeah, it
advantage.
really seems like.
Let's see if this one succeeds.
Nope.
Give me a chance to
No,
fail. before
everyone
predict-
fails.
What does that do?
We just need Cass.
Wisdom save. Right.
Yes, please.
How do I do that? Just click on the wisdom, or
Yes, click on wisdom. You should get a window that comes up saying advantage, disadvantage, normal. Click normal.
Click
Oh,
the.
it'll say ability check saving throw first, then you pick.
This
yeah,
isn't an
saving
action, is
throw,
it? It's
It
an
is his
aura.
action.
normal.
That's fine.
Well,
So it's
shit.
you
Okay.
are fine, Cass. You're just like, oh well, I've seen that before. It's nothing. You're immune to the effects of this for the next 24 hours. If you failed, your speed is halved. You have disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of its next turn, and that's it really. Basically, everyone in that circle that isn't a wraith, I should roll for the gladiator, the one gladiator in there, and the one veteran. I don't think they'll succeed, but
Oh.
I should.
There's also a deer.
They do. One actually does.
They actually decide. He decides who gets hit by it. So the one wraith who's still in there, he doesn't care. But the one gladiator, he's fighting strong. Of course he is. So we go to Cass, the one of the two people that survived the presence. So Cass,
Oh dear, Phew. I'm not happy being that close, but I guess you can't do that again. So this is a radiant-looking dragon.
yes.
I have no idea what to use against it, so I'm going to try a phantasmal killer.
Ooh. Let me have a
I'm
look.
gonna. Does that have an upcast? I think it does. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna upcast that to 5th level.
Okay, so it has to make a wisdom saving throw, and then I tell you what happens.
Oof.
So you think it fails. It seems to get affected by it, but for some reason it doesn't seem frightened.
Yeah.
It seems
Okay,
like it's
but
just fighting through it.
at the end of each of the target's turns, they take damage.
Okay.
Right.
If the
I can
spell
never
He will
remember
stick.
if it
He's
doesn't. I can never remember if it does initial damage or not.
On a failed
I'm guessing
save, the
not.
target becomes frightened
Yeah,
for the
it
duration
does
at the
take.
end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends. It's at the end of each of its targets, so it's only at the end of each of its turns.
Yep.
Yeah.
It has to re-save against the wisdom save, so it still takes damage, it's just not frightened.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
That's
at
good
the end
then.
of it, so we need to keep track of it. That is a good spell, and he rolled miserably.
Yeah.
Is that it, Cass?
Yep. Is there something I should mark that or is there a status thing I can mark so I know I've got concentration going?
You can right-click your
Uh,
token, and on the bottom left you
Yeah.
can target yourself. I use this for when I'm concentrating, which is why there are arrows pointing towards my token.
Oh, okay. Excellent. That'll help me keep track of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
And
I
then I
will
think
go.
I'm
go
just gonna move as well. So I don't want to be right where I am.
I can't think
I
why.
don't want to be bunched together. So I think I'd like to move. How do I move the token?
You can click and hold and drag, or you click it and then use the arrow keys, or do ESD. But you have to select your token first.
Okay. God, I want to practically get off the map. I just don't want to be in a straight line with anyone because dragons tend to do things in straight lines.
Well, don't worry,
So I'll
Gyak
move
is
to them.
60 feet up.
Oh, okay. No, then that's fine. I'll just move back to there.
Yeah.
It can hit you, it can hit me, but it can't hit us.
That sounds wonderful.
I go to Ibla High.
Which, yeah, I'm going to hit this one so that I only hit that. Intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, how smart is the dragon?
It got an 18. Jeez.
I have 19.
Takes
Damn smart. Oh, 19 DC.
Good,
Nice.
Yeah. And it takes minus 1d6 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks for 1 minute.
It
Nice.
is going to spend its legendary resistance.
Yeah.
Hit that for some reason.
Yeah. I wonder why. Yeah.
I can't think why.
Bonus action before I move, and that area of effect I can't remove it. Goes there. She's gonna bop it. I'm pretty sure that hit. Maybe.
Yes, that hits. just a bit. As you do 10 damage to its outer shell.
Yep. Not wanting to bunch up, I am going to start circling 15 feet. Going to head right back there. Yeah, that's my turn, and then my spirit is gonna run up, except for one unfortunate little feature. Every creature within 5 feet, DC,
Out of the elk.
yeah, needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can we get an elk save, please?
The elk?
Or is he immune to psychic damage?
Damn. You damaged my elk. My elk.
Is it immune to, does it have hit points, or is it immune to psychic damage? Because in that case,
No, it's not. Fails.
yeah, it takes 4 points of damage before
No.
it runs all the way up here, and it's gonna slam this dragon.
18 misses.
Yeah.
26 hits though.
For 11.
Okay.
And I realize I have to roll the attack again for the Coffin Princess because she failed. Yeah, she still hits. So yeah, that's it. They failed their wisdom saving throw against that ability the dragon used, so.
Yeah, so all have disadvantage on attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Which he was out, so yeah. I go to Gek.
Okay, here goes nothing. I fly up again, and I'm gonna blast the dragon, because why not?
Because that's the game we're playing.
This. Now I have friends around.
26 hits.
And a 31.
Yeah, they both hit.
So 6 plus 4, so that's 10. And 13. So 23 damage, mostly force, but then 4 magical bludgeoning.
You hear clonking as if the inside of it is hollow from the bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Just one question. Did the aberration take its turn? Your aberration?
No,
Still his turn.
it's about to go.
Yeah.
So aberration can't really do anything, so it's just going to dash around.
But it can hit it.
What?
The aberration can hit the dragon.
I'm not 30 feet away, though, right?
No, alright.
You have to dash.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's 35 feet. That's why I was like, can't really hit it.
Yeah.
I tried. But Tim can.
Go
So
Tim.
Tim's going to do what he can. We'll see if this works. He was invisible, so does he just get a straight roll now since it's disadvantage and advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh gosh. Go Tim! Oh, 21.
He hit.
Nice.
I don't need to roll against the poison because it's immune to poison.
Oh, well, Tim, okay, well then he takes 6 piercing damage. And Tim just gives a thumbs up like he's about to die.
He's already surrendered. Oh, no.
I did it, Master. I did it, Master. I hit him. I dropped him.
The one Wraith is still fighting this gladiator. As it is just wailing on them. He did a job. He did it. Yay. Didn't kill the guy, but he did something.
I
That's the
should
one
have.
that's been failing me.
Are any of the guards, or like any of the veterans or the
Gladiators.
gladiators injured? I mean dead.
Yes. Not dead. Injured, yes.
Okay.
I go to Ralph. Raphael. Damn it!
It's
Don't know
okay.
why.
40.
Raphael would have heard and seen the aberration say that you should stay, 10 feet away from him just in case.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to sink beneath the sands.
Oh.
I kind of spin in my space, sink beneath the sands, and reappear 30 feet closer to the dragon. So over here.
Ooh.
Very Naruto.
And over here, and move the rest of the movement right beside this whatever creature that just damaged my elk. Look at it menacingly, like I'm about to lop its head off, and then attack the dragon.
Yeah.
Let for intimidation.
Are we doing flanking?
There is flanking, but the imp is flying in the air, so you're not in line with it.
Okay.
Unless. No.
Well, how big is the dragon?
Ah, here. If you go over there.
Aha! I go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The aberration goes, go over there, flanking. Perfect. Now you won't take damage from standing next to me.
It's a very polite aberration.
Yeah, it's actually really
It just
nice.
it just whispers in your ears bad thoughts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not particularly imaginative. It's literally whispering the words "bad thoughts."
Yeah.
Just repeatedly bad thoughts, bad thoughts, bad thoughts, bad thoughts.
Silver blade.
I'm gonna use Great Weapon Master on this one. Ooh, 16 to hit.
No, you clang off the armor.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Still with Great Weapon Master. 25 to hit.
Yes.
Damage. Uh, I'm gonna send off a jolt of uh verdant energy through my blade, to kind of pierce even deeper into its hollow or metallic skin.
Ooh.
So a total of 28 points of damage. 5 of it
Ooh.
is force, I think.
I think so. It'll be force
There we
damage,
go.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, force. Okay. I go to my veterans. He's
Oh,
this
actually,
one. Hmm? Oh yeah, you're elk.
Elda, help those poor guys. You're gonna headbutt. She's gonna headbutt this
Get
ray.
that sweet, sweet advantage.
Yes, 20 for 10 points of force damage.
Which is a good chunk of damage, but it's not quite enough. Is that it?
That's my turn.
Okay, this veteran, grumbling because he's lost his crossbow earlier, he carries on swinging his blade. Two-handedly? Fucking bloody bows, my god. He hit, of course he does. He hit once, at least. He only did 6 damage. He didn't do enough. They're not as good as my guards. I'm happy. The other one, he does the same because his bow was poorly maintained by the first one. That's damage. He hit. Does he do enough? He does. That guy is finally dead. And this guy goes over to the caravan and starts rummaging around in it for some reason. As we go to
Gonna
Beric.
steal.
That's his caravan and you know it.
But we
Okay,
don't.
so
True.
um, do I get the sense that this guy is resistant or immune to radiant?
Do me an investigation.
I will surely fail. Oh,
You're not sure.
13.
He could be resistant. He could be immune. You're not sure.
Okay. So okay. Anything that I have that might hurt it is yeah. Even my other thing, holy weapon is. Oh no, yeah, I don't even have it prepared. So what I'm gonna do is just bash it with the baby. Why can't I move it? There. Um, so where is it?
Hmm?
There. So use my weapon on it. Um. Oh, sorry. This would be disadvantage, right? So I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
again.
Doesn't
Okay, so
matter.
23 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be what's that? 11 force, 10 radiant. Could I see like, sort of how it deals with the radiant?
It seems to absorb it into its body. It just
As
gets
in,
absorbed into the flames. It
did
doesn't
it
seem to repair the
heal?
damage you do. No, it doesn't
Okay.
repair the damage, but it does just blend into the flames.
Okay, cool. So, can't seem to do anything. Can I just point at the guy with, like, on the other side, and let me see what's the range of this spell. Freedom of movement is blah blah blah. Touch range. I'm going to use one of my thingies, and by
Your
thingies I
meta
Meta
mean for
magic.
3
magic,
points.
distance
Yeah,
spell.
yeah, distance spell. To cast the thing. Um,
You need to say what the thing is, though.
yeah, it's freedom of.
Freedom of
Freedom of
movement.
okay.
So his speed cannot be reduced in case the guy tries it again,
Okay.
and then that's my turn.
So we go to the gladiators. This one who has his spear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's trying to avoid the guy that told him to fuck off last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, he's smart.
This one's dashing, so he's trying. 3, 4, 5, 6. He just gets there by dashing. They can't get any closer, sadly. Then it's the Hollow Dragon. So he uses his multi-attack.
It's end of his turn. Sorry.
Yeah, then he
So-
gets the psychic brain, the brain freeze. So he can use Sapping Presence on all his attacks. So he first Sapping Presence, he raises his head, and the metal seems to rattle, releasing a cacophony around him. Everyone within 60 feet, make the wisdom save, please.
I'm immune now, right?
Yes, if you've passed it once, you are immune. You're the exception because you're actually 60 feet in the air, so you're like not actually in the circle. But my other two gladiators and my veteran are not so lucky.
20, which I think the DC is 19, right?
Yes. Once you pass it once, you are immune.
Yay.
Which that gladiator failed. That gladiator probably fails. Yeah, both gladiators failed. The veteran failed. The veteran has to get a 19 or 20. Jeez. But yep. So if you got a 19 or above, you are immune to it. If you're already immune, just ignore all of this. It's just loud noises. It hurts your ears. As Beric, it tries to bite you because you're the thing right at eye height.
Mm-hmm.
So chomp. He got a 16, so it's probably gnawing on you.
Yeah.
It's like gnawing on your leg. It's not really anything. Then it will try and claw the Coffin Princess and the Apparition because they're the ones that actually did some damage.
Mm-hmm.
The Pendragon Aberration. So against the Pendragon and then against the doll. 23 and a
Yeah.
25. So
Yeah, they hit.
and there you go. 13 and then 15.
Our spirit is gone.
And then it does something no one will like. It spends all of its legendary actions for this turn to do so. Its metallic, bony armor that seems to be coating it starts to rattle and rub against each other and clang and make a cacophony as they start to resonate and get louder and louder and louder, releasing a booming scale sound. So everyone within 10 feet, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Thunder damage.
Yep, that thing everyone's immune to. And by that I mean no one.
Except one sorcerer subclass.
The imp, the imp made it, but he won't have health to survive, I bet.
Okay.
So if you passed, you take half as much. So if you passed, that's the gladiator apparently did 24 damage. No, the dragon did 24 damage. So
Oh,
if you,
for the gladiator who rolled a 14,
yeah,
I'm gonna kind of pump my fist towards him and say, "You got this, bro. We've been traveling together for the past few days. I believe in you." And I give him +5 to it.
oh nice.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh yeah, and fights through it. I did that the wrong
Is
way.
this another paladin?
No, Flash of Genius
No.
for the
Yeah,
Artificer.
it's Flash of Genius.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome.
It is actually really useful.
Yeah. Add your
Uh,
intelligence modifier a number of
Um,
times equal to your
if you-
intelligence
I'll,
modifier.
I'll use my reaction to give Tim resistance to that damage.
Okay, so
So
you
he,
only
has,
take 6.
so he saved it, and so it's 6 damage. Yeah, so he has 4 hit points left.
What about your aberration?
He took the full damage, or he will take the full damage.
As the dragon has now calming down its scaly noise of cacophony, as we go to Cass, who just hears these horrible noises.
Did he take the psychic damage?
Good
Oh,
point,
yeah.
please. He has to roll
I'm
a
just
wisdom
waiting.
save first.
Yep, just I
With a
can
minus
scroll up.
d6, right? From the static.
No, he's
No, he passed. He passed.
Oh.
Yeah.
He used his legendary action
Ooh.
last turn to ignore Iblahai, but he has no legendary actions this turn.
Legendary action, don't you mean resistance?
Yes,
Yeah.
legendary resistance.
Yeah, just one question.
Hmm?
Does he take the damage from that phantasmal killer and after or before he makes the save?
I believe it's before.
I don't think he
End of
gets
each
to remake the save, though. I think it's because he failed to
turn.
save the first time. He just takes the damage.
Hmm?
Each time for the minute.
No.
No, the spell ends
No.
if they succeed.
Yeah, the spell ends. Yeah.
The one
So
time I needed a crit.
if he's succeeded, it's over.
Yep.
But it is your turn, Cass.
Right. Well, that was. I think that's pretty much all of my biggie slots gone. Yeah. I will send a level 3 phantasmal killer.
Oh, joy.
That you can only upcast it. Phantasmal killer
Oh,
is
yeah.
a 4th level.
Yeah.
I meant a 4th level. I was reading the slots when I said the number, and my brain didn't work.
Yeah, it happens.
So you,
Yeah.
you're casting it 4th level.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Still Phantasmal Killer?
I don't have a lot of attacking spells.
Yeah, same
He is
here.
okay this time. So he is resisting like a champ. Is there anything else you want to do?
I am. Where's my awakened mind thing? Because if I'm going to have to use a different spell on this thing, I don't necessarily want to be next to it myself. Bonus action, I will manifest mind.
Ooh.
And I will send. It. How far can it move? It can hover up to 30 feet.
But you can place it anywhere within 60 feet when you summon it.
Oh, okay. I will send it
Yeah, so
right on the fucking dragon.
just this mask appears on the dragon. It's like, what the
So that next turn I can cast a spell through it from touch, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I do
So
love that.
What does it look like?
Yeah, what's your mask?
I'm inclined to have it look like a
Clippy?
Oh no, we gotta go for the school theme. It
What
just, yeah,
It's a literal brain.
yes,
the
that will do.
floating brain?
Or an anatomy model of a brain.
The plastic one that shines a bit too much and is a bit too smooth.
Hmm.
It's got the line right down the middle because you can take it in two parts.
Oof.
Do I need a token for that, or
I can give you one if you want. What's it
just so we
called
know
again?
where it is each time?
Mind. If I make a non-player character, copy permission. One moment. Hasn't got an image right now, but it should turn up in a moment. There you go. It's the default image for now. Because I don't have an image of a brain to hand.
Okay.
It's
So
not
yeah,
something that comes up often.
no problem. We'll have to set one up, I guess.
Mhm. I could turn it into a goose or a squig.
Right, no, that will then be
There you
me.
go.
Oh no.
Ah!
That's because it hit by.
Cosmodius. No, not
You're all dead
Cosmodius.
now.
He
I'm
actually
not
did
in
die when they
control
fought him.
anymore.
Oh wait, he's on our side. We're gonna win this. Whew. I will use my bonus action to have the princess attack, and at the same time give a bardic inspiration to Raphael, the warrior that I know absolutely nothing about, but you know, I'm pretty sure I don't hit.
No. You're hitting the armor and it's clanging off it loudly, but not doing anything.
Yeah, that just annoys her. And then I'm going to use this wand of paralysis.
Oh.
Con save is probably going to, succeed, but yeah.
Probably immune.
Eh.
Did you say immune?
Immune. Yes, immune.
Holy crap, he failed.
It
He
failed. It rolled a
failed.
3.
The spell seems to trap it around it, but then it just seems to shrug off the spell as if it's nothing.
So,
It's
resist.
immune to paralyzed.
Shit. But good to know. Yeah, then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. Just backing off a bit. I can go there even.
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
So I go to Gyak. As you Eldritch Blast away and hit both times.
Oh, sorry. I was totally muted. I was like, I wonder why no one gave a response to what I was doing. Okay, there we go. So it is 13 and 15, and then plus 4. So 32 force damage, or 28 force damage, and 4 magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
I tell Tim to get the F out of there, and then the aberrant spirit attack. Is he flanking with the princess?
Yes.
Think I fixed it. We'll see what happens here. No, gosh,
Oh,
that doesn't sound right.
that sounds a bit
It
ridiculous.
was a
You got
15 plus. It should be plus 12. So
Oh yeah, she's flanking. Would
I'll
a
figure that out.
21 hit?
Ooh, yeah.
a 21. Where am I looking? Where have you gone? You'd have a straight roll, so it's the first roll. So 21 would have hit, but we will carry on with Gyuk for the second.
Yep.
So Gyuk, you will have hit with the claw from the slard
Okay.
for another 10.
And then I hit it again. Oops, sorry. Shouldn't have clicked it again. 22. This is a 22 hit.
Mm, do you have advantage?
It should be flanking with the Coffin Princess, right?
But disadvantage.
Oh, he passed.
And I passed. I passed
Yeah, he
the
passed.
Yeah.
Aberrant
It's hard
Spirit
to keep
Trapper.
track of who passed and who didn't pass. It's like, but yeah. So yeah, that hits.
Cool. So it does 13 and 16.
Okay.
And I'm going to move a little bit up and over. Over.
As I go to do the person that isn't here, goodbye rates. We go to Raphael.
Okay. I look at my hands and take in this newfound strength that this random stranger has given me.
Yeah.
And I raise my hands, or I raise my sword up in the air and shout, "I feel the power!" and strike down this dragon.
Okay.
I think with disadvantage still. So
You're flanking.
wait,
Yes.
if
You are
flanking is
flanking,
it?
though.
Does it cancel out?
Yes, so you have a straight roll.
And you can add a d10 to one of those, and you really should. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge.
Does an 18 hit?
No.
But you can roll a d10 to that.
Yes, you can. Mm-hmm.
2.
That does make it hit.
Nice.
2 additional thunder damage.
Just bonk.
So total of 27 points of damage. 2
Ouch.
is thunder, and 1 more hit.
I don't even know if it's going to get a turn.
12. I don't think that hits.
No, that doesn't.
Whew.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna. How tall is this dragon?
About, if it stands up like you expect with the head held high, it's about 20 feet tall. But it's got its head a bit lower at Beric's height, so about 15 feet tall right now.
Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna kind of taunt it using my sword, kind of wave it in and around its face, or if it's not looking towards me, I'm gonna kind of poke at its back with the tip of my blade, kind of. Come here, you
Do something.
you radiant dragon. And I'm sort of tapping on my chest. I am your target.
Okay. I guess
That's my turn.
The veterans are starting to rummage. This one comes back out with a crossbow, but it's his action to get that far. Beric.
He was eaten by the dragon.
Oh no. You're muted, Beric.
How hurt are these two gladiators?
The one right behind you is badly hurt. The one next to you above is not that hurt.
And this guy.
He's in the middle.
Okay. And him?
Raphael?
Yeah, Raphael.
Don't think Raphael's taken much.
I don't think I took damage yet.
You will have because of the wisdom save, the constitution save. Because even if you pass, you take half damage. So you've at least taken 12.
Okay, then I took 12 points.
Okay, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Ooh.
That is a bonus. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word on everybody because everything I can do to hurt it is radiant.
You have a mace?
Yeah, but that doesn't seem. Okay, so it would be how many targets is this? 6. So that would be all the 3 guys, and by guys
Mhm.
I mean
Gladiators.
gladiators, myself and Raphael.
Click the heal button then, please.
Okay.
Aha.
Hmm.
11.
Better than nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They feel the energy revitalizing them.
I know it was a bonus action, but could I just like use my spiritual weapon and then that's it for my turn?
Yes, because you healed, so I'll allow it.
Cool. Oh yeah, blessed healer. So that is an extra +5.
Yeah, it's
I
already
think
Isn't it?
added.
It's already got it.
already.
It's already added.
Yeah. No, that was the preserve life, but
It's got
yeah.
+5,
I'm,
+5.
oh no, that would be my wisdom +5, and then the preserve life. I mean,
Oh,
disciple of life +5, and then I get +5 from blessed healer. But then I realized my HP is already at max. But yeah, I am going to blow, not blow. I'm going to hit it with the
blow the
thing.
dragon.
Yeah, sure.
Blow it out like a candle.
We can try. No, I'm gonna do the thing with the spiritual weapon.
Just a really big birthday candle.
Attack.
Give it a bop.
22.
That hits.
And then the damage is. Do I bother adding the +10 radiant or no?
No point.
Okay. So there's 11 force damage. And then that's my
Okay.
turn.
We go to the gladiators. They're getting involved. They're excited because they're just here and they're just happy to be here. They all have multi-attack.
Well, there goes that plan.
Oh, great. One's lost his spear immediately. One hit so far. Yeah, one hit. They're all just repeatedly jabbing it. And one got through. It did a good chunk of
Oh,
damage, but
for the one who rolled an 18,
yeah.
I'm gonna egg him on again. I say, we fight together. We fought together for the past days or weeks, and now we slay a dragon.
Hmm.
So he hits.
Yes, so he does 12 damage. As I go to the dragon's turn. So, the dragon rears up, releasing his presence once more. If you
I
have
am
failed
now
it last time,
immune.
so two of my gladiators. So, I'm worried because Kath has disappeared.
Yeah.
Normal and you, and well, he failed.
Welcome back.
Everything okay, Cass?
Chaos Warrior.
No.
Chaos Warrior.
Keeps on sapping me.
As then the dragon's head rears back up, you see the flames gathering in its throat, and then it lowers its head, releasing a breath straight in front of it. Releasing radiant breath.
Oh no.
Who's it hit?
It's trying to hit Beric, but I need it to rotate. Oh, come on, rotate. Oh no, I've forgotten no, what have I done? I've accidentally closed Forge.
Oh dear.
Hotkeys. That's not how you use a breath weapon.
It's like when you tell people on like an MMO, it's like, oh yeah, you get a special thing by pressing Alt F4.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm glad I never got caught out by that because I learned
Got
that early.
11 on my deck save, by the way.
Oof.
You're gonna have a fun time.
What?
12d8. Oh, radiant damage.
It's radiant, yeah, you'll only take half damage because you're resistant at least.
Yeah.
But Gyuk and
No,
Cass.
Gyuk's too high and it's not aiming there. It's aiming more towards the caravan. It's just I closed forge
Yeah.
when I was moving it. So it's like, oh,
No
okay,
worries.
you're there now.
So, does the Coven Princess or Iblahai need to make dex saves?
It will be like that. Can I rotate this? No, I can't. Great. One moment.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
So, towards the caravans, a bit like that.
Oh, it's a cone.
Yeah.
Right, so
So it's
Iblahai.
basically Beric and Iblahai, all the fun, and the gladiator. I actually feel sorry for that gladiator, but he's the healthiest.
Poor gladiator.
He's
Oh, that's
fine.
how you put damage to it. Oh, gladiator lives.
I roll
Holy crap.
damage. Beric is just proud as it does 44 damage, radiant, just straight downwards. Beric only takes half.
It's like the one reason to own 12 D8 dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So I
Iblahai, you've done it. Gladiator, what about your... No, your puppet's fine. Which
so,
then it will turn after its breath and take one swipe with a legendary action. It uses legendary action to use a claw attack against Raphael.
No.
Of course, it rolls a 2 though.
14 does not hit.
And then it tries and takes off.
oh,
So do
It
we get
starts to. You all get one free attack because it is trying to get away, but most of you have disadvantage, so
and it has
it's going to be
10
interesting.
feet less movement because it started next to a Coven Princess.
Yeah. So it's only got 70 then.
Well, we all suck.
I'm just
Is
going.
this with
I
is
got
flanking still flanking still apply?
It will still apply, so at best you'll get a normal attack. Apart from one of the gladiators, he gets advantage because he is immune, because he is a boss.
24.
1 moment, I'm trying to find... There he is. Oh, that's the guy that lost his spear last time. He got it back and lost it immediately. So if you got over 19, please roll me damage.
I rolled 25 points of damage.
Jeez.
That's a good damage.
Yeah.
I have
There's...
caster. Could I use it to have my spiritual weapon attack instead of me? I know it's not like
No.
me.
But you can cast
Okay.
a spell.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
cast a spell, but you can't use a bonus action to make something
will
happen.
be very useful.
You have a mace.
Yeah, but that's also extra radiant.
No, it's not. Your mace isn't radiant damage.
No, I mean like
You
most of its damage component is thing. I guess I could attack it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
have a...
thinking maybe I could like banish it. I guess it's too much work. Yeah, I'll
Just
just.
remember, you do have that mace that you've had forever,
I
which of course you
Ooh,
crit with. Which this is going to be fun for you. Go on, then roll damage.
um,
like that you have an imager link to your.
yeah,
Yeah.
this was like ported
Roll
from
20. Yeah.
Roll20 where the gifts will show. Um, and then I haven't like removed them yet. Um, I'm not gonna add the extra damage, which should be. Oh yeah, sorry. It should be additional D8, D6. Forgot. So yeah.
So you're using Dawn Ward and not the mace that's got the eye on it and is creepily black.
Wait, that is the mace.
Oh
That's
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you named it that. So
Yeah.
yeah. So how much damage do you do? Do
So that would
8.
be +5
Oh, jeez.
because
So
it's minus the extra thingy.
so as it's flapping and it starts to try take off, the mace hits it and the flames that makes its body seem to get sucked into the mace.
Oh, for
Ooh.
fuck's sake again.
Oh no.
Did it kill it?
It did kill it, as the body parts seem to collapse to the ground inanimate, a cross between dragon bones and metallic parts, as the flames seem to be pulled into your mace, as if it's being absorbed into a hungry creature, sucking it up. As the flames die down, the mace seems to pulse with a white light for a moment, then all light seems to get sucked into it for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
and then a black pulse shoots out in all directions for a brief moment, turning everything black,
What?
and then
Very
everything seems normal.
Okay, cool.
Beric? What was that?
Yeah, Beric. What was that?
Well, I have a
Yeah,
feeling he's
Beric.
like
What was that?
I'm going to brandish the mace around and we just this thing kind of absorbs souls when it hits them dead. So I feel like it's kind of been full of a lot of powerful souls, which is kind of making it unstable. Maybe that's what I think.
Oh,
Anyway,
not to mention a piece of the freaking void. That is that
that is
eye that is staring at you. And you keep feeding it.
true. Could I do another detect evil and good on the mace?
Yeah, you can.
I might be able to fix that.
Oh, you're
Please
going to have a fun
don't.
time then. So, Beric, roll me an insight then, or investigation. You can pick.
Insight check. Insight check. Wait.
Oh no, it looks like I didn't take the spell to do that. Oh no, no worries.
Hold on, because I did a
Yeah.
thing. Okay, there.
I cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Yeah, 25.
25.
Did you get?
So, what are you casting again on your mace? You're identifying it?
Just like, what's the vibe? Is it cursed? Is it giving off?
Oh, yeah, you're vibe checking the mace again.
Yeah.
When you look over it, you get this sense of comfort, warmth, friendliness from it that you
Ah,
kind of feel like aren't actually your thoughts.
okay.
Oh
Like
shit.
another thought is thoughts are getting overlaid your thoughts.
We all see this, right? The
Well,
mace
he's
kind of absorbing this dragon's soul.
Yep.
oh yeah.
Oh, can I go up quickly and either cast detect magic or identify on it? See what this is
Ye-
about.
yes, you can.
Uh,
Which one do you want to start with? Which other people can do as well.
Yeah, if you take one, I'll
start with
take the other.
identify first.
I'll
Would
take detect
would you
magic.
mind,
Wait,
one
wait.
Mr. Priest?
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
I know.
Roll me.
Yeah.
Identifying takes time.
Hmm? Someone was saying.
Identifying takes time. Is anyone injured?
A little bit.
Well,
Tim could use some help. Just a
if
little
you
bit.
wait, like,
Gladiators are like, yeah, we need some help.
I could give you
Oh,
some for like, if you wait for 10 minutes, I can do a thing.
uh,
So
I can do a little bit of healing if needed.
so you guys are basically healing people up, getting them all healthy and good.
Are there,
Raphael,
are there any
Mhm.
reactions to the talking skeleton?
They are confused as all hell when they get close enough and actually see you.
Hello.
It's not actually an undead. It's a living soul possessing bones. Don't think too much about it. Just accept it.
They're gonna go with it just out of okay. Raphael, as you identify, please roll me an investigation, please, or an arcana.
And I'll give you bardic inspiration since I know you're doing this.
Oh, nice. Can I give myself guidance?
No, because you had to do cast the spell, which takes time. So there wasn't time to do it in between.
Okay.
I'm giving 15
Prep.
HP, buddy.
Oh yeah, it
Oh.
is a brilliant mace. Like, it has cool features where it like removes curses when it's if you hit a cursed item or cursed object with it, it absorbs the curse and removes it. It's got some other cool little beneficial things like if you actually twist the knob, it actually has a cooling effect on the person holding it.
That's
Bop it.
that's what I get from a natural one. Can I roll
yeah.
the bardic inspiration for that?
You can.
Would it give me more information?
Not really. You know, it's
Okay.
I believe it was a +2 mace.
Yeah.
Which I've got to figure something out now because I've
Does
got.
this may seem dangerous to all of us? Like, would it at some point in the future maybe, I don't know, cause a lot of trouble for us?
Metagaming? Yes. Out of character?
uh,
In character? Bad vibe. Bad vibe.
yeah, it's pretty much you're getting a bad vibe from it, but it's also a good vibe. Oddly enough, it's kind of a weird mix. It's giving you when you identify it and like try to detect magic with it, it gives you off different elements, different flavors of creature.
I
So
feel
there's-
like
Mhm.
so we've hit it with a lot of evil souls. I feel like if you just like
What's
hit
it out?
more people
Start
and-
killing good people.
The hypocrisy. To make the mace good, we have to kill good people. To make the mace evil, we kill bad people. Huh.
So let me just
Technically,
look.
the truth.
Oh, actually, no, you've actually got a good thing, Beric. I'm looking at the table because I've just remembered about it now because I made it ages ago. It's a +3 mace now.
Ooh. Okay. Cool.
If you're
What?
all terribly
Hmm?
concerned, I could do something tomorrow to learn more about it.
Yeah.
Yes, please and thank you.
I have a spell that expands my knowledge of things.
Does it consume a material resource by any chance?
It does. It's a fairly expensive spell,
I
but I
can
do
reduce
happen-
that by 200 gold for you.
Oh, can you?
Yep.
That's wonderful because it consumes 250 gold pieces worth of incense.
Just 50. I cover the rest. Once
That's
for free
amazing.
every
How do
day.
you do that? Wow. Yes, but I'll need to prepare the spell.
Yeah, we'll take it for tomorrow.
Marvelous. Well,
we just
I don't think my healings are particularly well needed, are they? I'll wait until your healing is done. If anyone needs topping up, I'm happy to help.
Can I check out what's left of the dragon?
Yeah, you can.
I just feel
What are you-
like it's
what are you looking for in
you
particular?
know, I'm a dragon and just want to learn more about other dragons. 'Cause I'm
Well,
definitely
to that end, I think I'll come over because I'm Bones.
Hey Bones. I'm Jack. Can I call you Dr. Bones?
Wake up now.
Well, I'm not a medically trained scholar, but I can manipulate magical healing. I don't know if that would be fair.
You can be doctors of lots of things.
Yes, but I'm not a person. Well, I wasn't a person, so I don't have the necessary documentation.
Well, I don't think you need that thing. I've heard of someone who just rhymes really well, and he calls himself a doctor. And I heard of even a drink that calls itself a doctor. So I think it's pretty loose.
That's who
Yes,
Dr.
but from an
Pepper.
academic
Dr. Pepper and
standpoint,
Dr.
I think
Dre.
it would be wrong.
I see what you
Okay.
did. I see what you did there.
What are you two doing with the skeleton?
I'm just like
I would
picking it
like
up and like observing it because I want to like figure out like, okay, this is a dragon. It could do things. I want to do dragon like. I'm gonna pick up like the claw and stuff and slash
Okay,
it.
and
I would like to look for any magical materials that can be exploited from its corpse.
So, Gyuk, I don't know what that role. I don't think there's a role for that really. It's more these are huge things, and you're a tiny creature. It's like I can't do much with these because you're not a crafter. So
No. So
they look cool.
I don't get the impression there's like a really like a dragon left behind. It's just like it was like animated armor more or less.
Like a cross between animated armor and animated skeleton sort of thing.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
there might have been something in there, like a power source or something, but it probably got eaten by the mace.
That's okay.
Oh. And Caster, do me an Arcana.
Okie dokie.
Oh, with that, you know this entire corpse is highly magical. You feel like if it hadn't been eaten by this mace, like its power source being drained from it,
Oh,
this
no.
thing would have recombined after a certain amount of time, just on its own. It would have naturally pulled itself back together, similar to how your body works.
Okay. Do we have a way to carry all of these bones?
Yes.
I don't think they'll fit in my haversack.
I can put them on the ship. I can mount those on the ship. Iblahai turns into a giant ape and starts collecting things. Starts carrying it towards the
But
ship.
this would have all come back together.
Eventually. But not anymore.
They are still magical in nature, but
Oh
they're
yes,
more like
no.
a magical resource now.
Yes, I can probably break them down and use them for something.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I'm not quite sure. Be very nice to research them though, to see what we can do with it. And all these bones are far too big for me to use. Gosh, could you imagine me wearing that head?
It's their head.
Gyuk tries to imagine that.
Yeah, you just see a skeleton, like a normal skeleton, but its head is about 3 or 4 times bigger than its body.
Ooh.
Just have to configure myself into a
I feel like
dragon
you would
head
have nut
skeleton
problems.
stronger. And I'd never be able to find a decent hat.
True.
Or you can find the most decent hat. Think
I
of
will
the
go back
possibility.
to Raphael. The 2 veterans, you see they've got some replacement crossbows. They're not quite as good as the old ones, but at least they have a string. And they chat to you a bit, saying that yeah, we're all good now. The caravan took some damage, and you can see further down that some of the caravans have actually been damaged to the point where they are broken and they're being repaired. They managed to fight off the wave of enemies. They're not too far away from Samak Baus now. It's about a 2-week journey for them at this point.
Then I will try to call out the leader of the caravan if I know who he or she is, and then say, You should meet the people that saved us. They're quite capable." And I
Uh,
lead them to the group and speak to them collectively and introduce myself. I say, "I am Rafael Verda. I have been hired by this caravan, protect it while it's traveling, and without you guys, we probably couldn't have handled that assault. So you have my deepest gratitude." And I give them a deep bow, and my elk kind of bows while floating in the air. Give them a slight bow.
Iblahai and the
Oh,
Coffin
well,
Princess both make similar bows. Very theatrically.
that's awfully
Gyuk
polite.
curtsies.
Hi. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, sorry. I was just emoting.
Yes, hello. I'm Caster. I'm new here. in many senses of the word.
Hello, Castor. How did you get to us so quickly? I didn't see you in the distance. I don't see any caravans near us.
Oh, we have a sand ship.
A sand ship.
A ship that sails on sand. Would you like to
Magic
That's
see
behind it is
it?
very interesting.
that's quite handy
hmm
They're also very, very, very rare.
and rare.
Yeah.
How did you come by a sand ship?
Long
Well,
story.
I guess it's not for me to pry, but
No, it's a long story, but I'll gladly tell you if you join us in fighting these undead.
Which, at that very moment, suddenly an arrow basically shoots Castor's head off. Doesn't kill him, it just shoots his head off because it knocks his head clean off.
Oh my!
As
How
a
far
tabaxi
away?
with guards.
How
Your head
far away
flies
does my head go?
about 20 feet.
the
I'm
guards
now blind.
shoot him.
Not the guards.
I-
You notice the leader of the caravan, a tabaxi, who's carrying a bow with 2 of his guards.
That one isn't
I'm
an
trying to-
undead. Easy mistake to make,
Yeah.
but he's not one of the bad ones. He fought the dragon.
He's one of ours.
Um,
What's his name? Or
in,
what's the
in
Khajiit's
Gak's
name?
head,
Caster.
in
The
Gak's
Khajiit.
head. Where am I? It's all gone dark.
Here, I got you.
Where's my?
I pick
Where
up
am
the
I?
head, and
What's
I'm not
happening?
tall
And my
enough to
body
reach
is
where the
scrambling around.
So I'm not probably not tall enough to reach where the head used to be, but I'll try to reach up high and I'll just place the head on where I think it should go.
And
On sideways.
spins back into place, and my eyes light up again. And that was unusual.
I shout to the leader, stop! These are the ones that I was talking to you about. These are the ones who saved us. He's not one of them. He's kind. He's a different kind from those that attacked us.
So the tabaxi is Khajiit. Khalit, even. Not Khajiit has worse. And he's coming along with his guards, and he's like, "Are you sure? I've just had to kill several of them things."
Yes, I'm sure. It hasn't tried to stab us
Oh.
in our sleep. That's a good sign. Really good sign.
Usually is a good sign.
Should I just go back to the ship and wait? I'm terribly sorry if I'm making anyone nervous.
You don't have to apologize. You're totally okay, by the way. You should only go back to the ship if you want to.
I don't want to provoke such strong negative reactions. It's
You're
not
gonna have to
nice.
get used to that part. And if you keep
Well, I
doing
guess
that, you'll
Yes,
just end up,
Raphael.
completely alone.
having such an unsettling appearance would set most common folk on their toes. So I suggest maybe wearing a mask of some sort or a scarf.
I agree in some respects, at least when it's someone new or when they've just been attacked by the undead.
Yes.
Oh well, that just seems to me to feel like this.
Hmm.
Surely
So
someone would feel much worse when they discovered the truth.
I
The
don't
truth
want to
about
be
what?
disrespectful. You don't want to be disrespectful. Maybe say that you are cursed.
I'm a what?
You are cursed. Say you are cursed when meeting new people. There are strange
I'm
curses out there. Maybe you have one that makes your flesh see-through.
Maybe you
again
have
that.
AIDS.
That would be a deception again, and it feels wrong.
Hmm.
I could do this, and I put a face on him with minor illusion.
Doesn't line up
Oh,
or anything.
oh gosh! Ah, this feels weird.
So yeah,
Well, it is better than scaring a bunch of kind folk.
it's more for
I
the initial greeting.
It's just like a
Yes.
blank face, though, because it can't move or do anything.
for short durations, I could make myself look like one of you.
That may be for the best on short durations. When you
But
first meet
again,
a group of people,
it does feel
well
yes, it
then
does feel terribly deceptive.
then get ready to be attacked a lot.
Well,
So
maybe
usually I have
also
my hood.
oh, go ahead.
Usually I have my hood up, but I guess that wasn't enough,
It
and
might
I'm really sorry.
in
But
it, it is fine now. You helped us. I'm not sure how we can repay the favor though.
Maybe don't shoot our heads off.
I will try.
yes, I don't recommend it. Everything goes black
Mm,
and quiet, so very quiet.
That's really
Raphael,
dark.
you have done well here, but we are going to be a while before we can move on. Do you? I know you weren't connected to the caravan like the rest.
If it's all right with you, then I shall forgo the rest of my payment, as these kind folk have offered me something far more interesting, and something that I am confident that could help my people.
Mm, If
I
you
have a score to settle with these undead myself.
then please don't feel any need to stay here if you don't wish to. You have done fine work so far on this journey. And we are not too far from Savagvows, and these strange undead seem to be lesser the closer we get.
Well, will this be goodbye then?
I would say leave tomorrow morning, as we will celebrate our survivors today and honor those that passed.
I see.
Okay.
Then would you care to invite these people in that
Somebody
celebration?
died?
Of course.
Okay. Here's the
This is
thing.
only a small part of the caravan.
Yeah. Elijah goes, okay. Who wants to have delicious food or the best cold booze?
Pretty much
That
everyone
all
look at you
sounds
interested.
All right. I can
very,
make 200
very
gold worth
interesting.
of delicious
Mm.
food and drink.
You use that hero feast, don't you?
Nope. I can create 200 gold worth because of my.
You already weren't you doing that for the incense though?
I could for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Plus, I can always spend a second level spell slot to do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I could summon the tower. I could furnish it with bedrooms or a dining room,
that
a
sounds
washroom.
like an excellent idea.
We could do with a washroom. We've been having sand showers for the longest time.
Oh, oh, that's horrible. Yes, no, I will summon a tower with a washroom with toilets, wash tubs, magical braziers, and sauna benches. Do you need
That would be
bedrooms?
heavily. No, our caravan is prepared for the long journey, so we all have bedrooms.
Wonderful. Let's see. I can do a tower with 2 levels, or I can do a tower with 3 levels.
I do not know if this does, so go ahead. Do it. Caster's
Well,
judgment.
let's have a nice place to sit down and eat. So I'll conjure the dining space. I'll conjure the washroom so everyone can pamper themselves, and I think I'll put an observatory on the top so I can study the skies.
Okay.
So I will cast Galda's Tower with a level 4 slot.
Ooh.
Nice.
Don't know what that'll do. It goes to night. There
Okay,
is a
that's
huge tower.
nice effect, by the way.
It comes with Foundry. I love it.
Hmm.
As it comes to night, you all celebrate, drink, tell stories, eat great food, have a nice bath. People are really coming along to you, Cast, after you cast this tower and they find out you cast it. Because this caravan, it's not just these 3 cats, it's quite a lot. It's about 50 to 100 is how much I set the cats up. Ooh, cool fact.
If they like, I think I could still cast another tower and just furnish it with rooms.
They're okay with that, but they're caravans, because think gypsy caravans. They're designed for this, and everyone's made it into their home for the most part. This caravan is to transport people more than goods. It does have goods, but it transports people more than goods. But yeah, you have a night of merriment, drinks. A lot of people get hammered and smashed. People are sad. People are happy because they survived. The dead have been buried not too far away. Is there anything you want to do?
Who are these people that have died?
Basically, the caravan's quite long, so some of the guards, like the gladiators and veterans that were further along, did die because there wasn't just that small fight you were in.
Oh, damn.
It was a
That's
matter of that was the closest bit you could go help with, and there was a dragon flying around.
Cool.
So the dragon basically goes, "Where's the weakest point? There it is," and goes there.
Okay.
And then you killed the
Kind
dragon,
of
so it's like,
insulting that we are the weakest point.
no, his army weakest point.
Oh, okay, cool.
He was reinforcements.
Okay, cool.
You guys were the strong point. Is there anything you all want to do during this merriment?
Um,
Change
Change?
attunements and cook food. All night.
I will be breaking down some of those dragon materials.
Okay.
I will spend my nights gathering the dead and giving them their rightful place in the sands.
Yeah, you have quite a few people helping you with this because it's just proper respect. They perform, like some of them pour a drink on the ground whenever they talk about their friend. Some of them have got certain things in their cart, like little trinkets and things from the carts of the dead that they take to them and bury it with them.
Mm-hmm.
There
Can
are some
I-
people that have words.
Can I do anything to make I don't have ceremony prepared, but is there anything I could do that would sort of like prevent them from getting turned into undead?
Not really, not without like certain spells to do it.
You can do it in the
Okay,
morning.
cool. Yeah, I
You can do it in the morning.
I am gonna do that in the morning.
What is? I know what Raphael's doing. I know what Beric. I'm guessing you're also tending to the dead.
Yeah, I'm just going to sort of like prepare their bodies for
Yeah,
the ritual tomorrow.
Iblahai's cooking. Cass, you are studying the skeletal remains.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, what are you doing?
Gyuk in real life is also making a salted caramel latte, but um, Gyuk is tending to Tim and probably just playing fetch and cleaning people that need to be cleaned because that's Gyuk's a pretty clean dragon.
Yeah. Okay, so I will need a Arcana check from Cast. Cast.
Yep.
Ooh, a 20. So if you had a skilled artificer with you, you could turn this into armor quite easily, like a dragon type of armor that would make someone resistant to radiant damage. Also, it could be any kind of armor from a half breastplate, like medium armor up to full plate, made with this quite easily with material
If
left over.
if only we had a
Skilled
skilled
artificer.
artificer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You could turn the claws into weapons. There is a gem on its forehead that could be used to make certain magical amulets or rings and such, or staffs and what you want.
Okay, I will separate all the different parts. I'm guessing I'd need to be able to do the relevant crafting to make those, but I don't have those.
You would either need the relevant ones or the proper equipment, which you don't have on the boat.
No. So I will instead, anything that's not immediately useful in those ways, like any excess bones, I will grind down and try and turn into alchemical products.
Yeah, you can be doing that quite easily. There's quite a bit of it, so it does take you quite a while. You have to actually start hacking it away with other things because it's quite chunky, big pieces of bone.
Mm.
But if that is it, uh, I am going to call this the end of the session because it seems like a good point.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I would just like to point out that if we are going to be taking the long rest during this time, and we are sort of like stuck here in the desert, I am going to be casting the what do you call those? How much does extended spell cost? It's like one, right?
Extended isn't like 3? Isn't it spell level?
Yeah. Extended is 1 mathematic.
One sorcery point to double its duration. So I'm going to
Oh,
be
oh, I'm thinking quicken.
expending two fourth level spells and two fifth level spells, and three of those would be extended to just surround the tower with guardians of faith.
So everyone has giant babies just flying around now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stand. Your stand is
And I
giant.
would. Oh yeah, sorry.
And they
I
last
would
like
ritually
Mhm.
cast tiny huts,
60.
or at least one tiny hut, and alarm.
Yeah. Same here.
All of the magical effects are going on now.
The
We've got
paranoia.
babies with bows. We've got the probably. I'm imagining dragons have got Gax cast it.
The what?
I'm just trying to imagine if you cast something like. What was it you were casting again? I forgot the name. Was it alarm?
Leomund's tiny hut.
Leon's Time of Hope. Yeah. So what I'm imagining for some reason is like a dragon's cave sort of situation. So it wouldn't look like a hut.
Oh yeah,
It would look like a
yeah, sure.
cave, and inside it would be like
I
how
mean,
you would imagine a dragon's chamber would be.
well, that seems like home to me.
Yeah, like your own illusionary form bed is just a pile of gold.
Yeah. Just wait
Yeah,
until you see my genie's ring, though. It's very much not dragon-like.
I have
I'm
seen it,
trying
but
to I'm trying to appease to Destu.
uh, yeah, but yeah, I'll call this the end of the session.
Can we
I
take
hope you
the?
all
Can we
enjoyed it.
press the long rest button?
Where is the long rest button?
It's under
Can we
your
do
hit
that now?
dice.
It's what?
Can we already reset all our things, or
Yeah,
if there's going to be a likelihood of getting interrupted, the rest getting interrupted?
there isn't likely because this is loud and not many creatures are going to come near. Most of the undead are dealt with right now. They're too far away, so you can have a long rest.
Everyone
Yay!
add 15 temporary hit points after that.
The closest thing to combat that might happen is Gad comes back, sees an undead, and then smacks Cass's head off again.
Yeah, and then we explain that he's not actually an undead. He's like Phalis. He looks undead, but he isn't
Yeah.
undead.
He is
We'll
skeletal.
also
Which
do the telepathic bond in the morning as well.
For comedic purposes, I feel like as soon as Gad hits Cass, he gets 4 beams from the 4 nearby Guardians of Faith. Just
but first, I should have said this actually. Can we get a description of Raphael, please?
Oh shit! I forgot about that. He is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually perfect because as we're taking a long rest, he kind of lays a mat made of fur, made of leaves and fur on the desert sand. Kind of lays out all of his infusions, all of his materials around him. Strangely enough, all of uh, his smithing equipment, his woodworking equipments, all of them are made of some kind of wood, different kinds of wood, but uh, all of them he uses. And he takes off his helmet and he lays it down beside him. He looks like an elf. He has pointy ears, light brown skin. It might have looked like he had silver hair before, but you can assume that after around months of being concealed by this helm, his one silver hair has been matted and browned. It's tangled in all sorts of places. He has green green eyes, relatively well built, but there is this sort of weakness to him. Like his bones or muscles have kind of atrophied in some way. That's how I'm explaining he has 6 strength. So yeah, he looks average for the most part. He looks like the average elf who has whose uh, livelihood has kind of taken a toll on his physical body. And beside him is an elk. There's nothing to stand nothing that stands out about this elk except for it's also made of wood. Maybe from afar it's indistinguishable from an actual elk, but once you get closer to it, you can see the moving parts inside, all of it made of wood, the gears, the cogs. The skin has been kind of laid over with some fur to make it look like an actual elk, and it has antlers that extend up to 3 feet. Its eyes are the most quote unquote machine like of all, though. It's it's just a bright blue ball that pierces anything that it sees or it looks at, and it almost never seems to leave the air. Kind of, it has a kind of this aversion to the ground. As much as possible, it would like to stay up in the air, and it's just floating there.
cool.
But yeah,
That's my character.
and with that, we're done for today. We will
Strixhaven.
have.
You were gonna ask about Strixhaven.
Oh yes. Do you want Strixhaven in the game?
Yes.
The spells and everything.
I
Um,
hate the silver quill spell, but I'm fine with having it on.
On a similar vein, is it okay? If we also include monsters of the multiverse?
Yes. I will allow them both, I guess.
Is
But you have
Monsters of the Universe a new one? I haven't
Yep.
heard about that. Cool.
It's mostly for the races because like the Goliath, it buffed some races and it nerfed some races. For the Goliath, it can only use one stone's endurance once per day, but with monsters of the multiverse, you can use it a number of times equal to its proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Similar
Yeah.
to the Eladrin with the face step. Instead of once per day, it's now equal to proficiency bonus.
Awesome.
I think the idea was to do that for every race that's got a once per day thing,
Yeah.
so it shows growth as you age. Made
Well,
sense
Beric,
to
you
me.
could get your ghostly wings more than once.
Please
Your
tell me
radiant
that's
wings.
a thing.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
What was the name again? Sorry.
Monsters of the Multiverse. I think.
Yeah, Mordenkainen presents the.
It's because it's got so many M's, it's confusing me.
MPMM in 5e.tools.
Yeah.
For the Asimar,
Hmm.
I don't think it gave them proficiency bonus to their abilities, but it did buff their healing a bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got the sense because it is kind of pretty OP to give it multiple times because the damage bonus is substantial.
DM. If
Hmm?
we get these spells, can I exchange one first level spell?
Not yet. You have to go back to a town or back to a city.
Okay.
Basically, you have to be taught it.
Awesome. That's fine by me.
So,
I kind of feel bad now that I've got a Strixhaven spell, but it is a fairly useless one. Borrowed
that's the main
knowledge.
reason. Yeah.
I can spend a spell slot to give myself proficiency in a skill.
Oh yeah, borrow knowledge.
Yeah.
Nice.
We were
Oh,
going to replace it, and it seemed so appropriate for a factotum head to have that kind of skill.
I've just gotta say, my favorite part of the session was kind of everyone's characters being revealed one by one. Because as I was talking to the DM and speaking about the characters, I sort of had an idea about your guys' characters, but seeing them in play, like Gyuk's voice and the babies, it's so much more
Yeah.
funny in actual play. Plus the encounter, how I was introduced, how my character was introduced, was pretty fun as well. How about you guys? Do you have a favorite part of the session?
My favorite
Oh, I
part
love the whole thing.
Oh,
is
wait. What's that, Beric?
no, I said the thing, but I actually didn't have anything to say after because I'm still thinking.
I have two. One, meeting Ninigi again. Two, Beric doing it again. He keeps growing this BBEG inside of his hammer. He's going
you
to
know,
become the BBEG, damn it.
well,
Well,
I
if
would
everyone
not be
likes,
opposed.
I can have Legend Lore and Remove Curse ready next session.
Yeah, we're gonna need those.
The
And
fun
then
thing
some.
is that the
Hmm?
mace actually does have remove curse, so you can remove it. Can it remove curse itself? Is
Well, that's
the
if it's
question.
cursed.
Yeah.
It could just be sentient, right?
It could just be sentient
Or consecrated. Or possessed.
or desecrated.
Ooh.
Well, we will see what Legend Lore reveals. Okay, I'm going to go then, guys.
Yep.
I'm gonna go too.
It's been
Feel
fun.
Yeah,
free
see you
to
guys.
hit me up
It was
before
nice
next
meeting you two.
session for any questions.
I will set my alarm for an hour earlier this time. Now that I know that it's not, because I thought it was like it's Google for sure said, 14 GMT was 8
Yeah.
a.m. my time.
Mm.
And I'm
That's
like, nope.
because
It was the same
That-
for me. I thought it was an
Yeah.
hour later.
That will be because daylight savings makes us. We are GMT because that's London time. But the problem is with daylight savings, we're GMT +1. Just to be a dick.
That's a
Tricky.
thought. Have you tried Sesh before on Discord? It's an add-on
I
called Sesh.
think I have. I think I've seen it on another one. Let me have a look.
Yeah, because
Really useful.
you set the
Time.
the game reminder for when you want it, and people in different time zones get updates for their Discord.
Was it
Sesh.
Sesh?
Yeah, SESH.
Slash.fyi.
Sesh dot FYI.
Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Goodbye.
I look forward to just being completely and utterly out of my element again next week.
Thanks
Goodbye.
for running the session, and thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining. It's good to have you on board.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
I'm trying to find
Goodbye.
Sesh now. Where is Sesh? I can't find Sesh.
Oh, here you go.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome. See you next week.